Good evening, wherever you may be in this wonderful world of ours. Welcome to the Tuesday show. We are ready to rock and roll. Unless you're standing out in the rain in a Michael Myers hockey mask, you might want to avoid that guy. Just cross the street, go to the other side, stay safe, get out of the rain. Welcome in, everyone. Good to see you, Laptop Hound, here on a Tuesday. And we're going to start off a little differently this day because we've got someone in the chat here that has to run to a meeting. You know, these people that still have to work, you know, they have to go to work. So we won't waste much more time. But to give some bronze love today, we're going to give some love to the bronze double elimination. My favorite quick tournament right now is the bronze double elimination. It is tough. It is rough. There are a lot of you guys out there that are really good in bronze. You have combinators, and we in the Discord, you know, there's a lot of chatter that goes on. It is probably the thread in the Discord that gets the most action, is that tournament discussion thread. And 80% of the tournament discussion thread is bronze double elimination with Exto Foras and Mr. Black and JDA and who else? Seawit, of course. So what we're going to do is right now, the next bronze double elimination that fires up, there's 15 out of 16 in this one. So this one's going to fire off any second now. When the next one pops up, I'm going to enter it. I hope I get in. Seawit's going to enter it. And we're going to have a bounty on both of our heads. If you eliminate, not just beat us because it's double elimination, you have to eliminate us. If you eliminate Seawit or myself from this double elimination, you will get 5 packs sent to your account as an extra bonus. So even if you don't win the tournament, you just have to eliminate either Seawit or myself. If Seawit beats me, he's going to get the 5 packs if he defeats me and eliminates me. But if he wins the tournament, he just gets the in-game packs because he doesn't get to claim his own bounty. That's not how this works. And then we're going to do a regular bounty as well. So the new one has fired off. That was quick. 6 out of 16 entries. I think I was number 5. So it is ID 6533 in the bronze quicks. Here I'm talking so much, I almost missed the tournament here. So let's make sure we got the right people in. Yes, Seawit is in. Archers is in. The Orleans Firebirds, the Portland Avatars, Mr. Black's Black Freighter is in as well. So again, this is didn't give people a lot of warning on this one. Enter in 13 entries now. Lakewood Lumber Company. The Seawit. Who told Philadelphia Cross Foxes? Isn't he always like one of the highest winning percentages on your charts? Or maybe that's Extofora. Who let that guy in? The Cross Foxes. We got the Gambino. I'm just kidding you. Cross Foxes, one of the best managers out there. Archers is in. Sweet Dude or Dude Sweet, whatever you want to go with. And the Punxsutawney Deja Vu, I've seen them before. Oh, yeah, we've got some good managers in here. 13 out of 16 so far. It is now full. Thank you for those that are participating. So throughout the show, we're gonna give some love to the bronze double elimination because why not? Bronze rules. Bronze forever. Get your lighters out, man. Bronze forever. Well, this is a phone. It's not a lighter, but there's a lighter app on your phone, I think. Let's see. Do I got the lighter app on my phone? Let's see. No, not there. No. When you upgrade your phone every few years and you just transfer over every app, even though it probably doesn't exist anymore, you gotta upgrade your you gotta start deleting some things. No. I thought for sure I had the lighter app on here. Let's see. Is this it here? Right. Bronze forever. Party on, Garth. There you go. All right. Give some love to the bronze tournament. And we'll follow that as the day goes on. Welcome to the Laptop Hound neighborhood. L Lighter has an app. Yeah, I think I Rock This needs that as his opening to his show. Just showing the lighter. So guys, Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. I'm not going to be on tomorrow for the main part of the community showdown. We're going to do that on Friday instead. Dr. Dynastic is going to be off Friday and Thursday, I think. Thursday, Friday? Yeah. You know, he's taking a little bit of a vacay for a couple days, so he's going to be off. And I'm going to switch my Wednesday to the Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do that. So no Wednesday show tomorrow. So after today, I'll be on with EVC for the Amigo show, pre-twipped, and then for the post-twipped with a little bit of trivia and a reflection on the cards that are going to be released. And coming up later in the Matrix, oh yeah, we got some Hall of Famers. Hall of Fame pitcher, Vernon Luis Gomez. You know him as Lefty. He is going to be in the game, the 1937 version of Lefty Gomez and the 2012 version of Adrian Beltre with the Texas Rangers. Yeah, both these guys are going to be in there. And I always add a recent twipped player. We are going to add Carlos Beltran. They're all going to play on the same team in the 2024 environment. I'm throwing them all on the Texas Rangers, the world champion Texas Rangers. So we'll see if they can repeat with Lefty Gomez, Carlos Beltran, and Adrian Beltre. Got a lot of B's, Beltran, Beltre on the Rangers. So we'll do that a little bit later. There'll be a 10-pack giveaway for your predicting on how you think this team and players will do. And while we fire off the bronze double elimination, let's do an early bird draw here. Exclamation ticket, exclamation enter. Old Delano, man, I don't know if it's a compliment or not, but you are the quickest guy out there. You're the first one in chat today. You're the first one in the giveaway. Yeah, you're just quick draw. Delano 45. Maybe you'll be the first one out of the bounty today. Maybe, because we're going to do our regular bounty a little bit later too. So hang on for that. All right, let's see if this tournament has fired off. Let me go to my game here. Perfect. Where is it? It's not that one. No, double elimination. Is it that one? Okay, it has fired off. So let's go and take a look at these bronze teams. Who are we competing with? Who is the opposition? Who is going to be one of the first to try to take down C-Wit, even though you have to beat a team twice? Okay, so let's check out the schedule here. Remember, bronze elimination, double elimination. If you lose one game, you go over to the other side of the bracket, and then you have to work your way up. It's always the toughest road to victory is losing game one. I've done it before where I've lost game one and then came back and won the tournament, but it is rough because you don't get, I don't think you get any buys. Chat, do you get any buys if you lose game one? Don't you have to win like pretty much every game after that? So I am playing in game one, Cedarites and his Hartford Dark Blues. Okay, so let's take a look at my opposition here before we look at my team. So Cedarites is running Sean Jelly. There you go, music lessons. There's a free one for you. Sean Jelly from the San Francisco Giants, live pitcher as his ace. That's who I'm facing. Sean Jelly. See, I haven't done bronze at all this year. Well, yeah, watch you win this thing now. Cedarites. You're making your roster now. Okay, so it looks like you still have some time, right? Because you still have 9 minutes. So I don't know who I'm going to face. It's cool that you guys are getting in, even though you're not really bronze players. Kevin Gaussman on the team. We've got Hal Hyde. Well, we'll check this team later because after the first sim, it might look completely different. I think you can alter your roster until the first sim, I think, right? So if you guys are in bronze right now, you got 9 minutes to alter your roster. Gorgo's in the chat. Good to see you, Gorgo. Exclamation enter, exclamation ticket. And let's find out who else is in the tournament here. Deja Vu, Statmonger got a team in. If I win get round one, I either have to play Deja Vu or the Mr. Black Freighters. Not an easy one. Oh, how did EVC get in here? EVC and NYC. Ooh, another tough manager. I think he finished top 10 in 3 different types of tournaments last week. I think bronze might have been one of them. We got the Utah Hive by Light Moon. Not familiar with the Utah Hive, but congratulations on getting a hockey team in Utah. Don't know what they're going to call. Maybe the Utah Jazz. Oh, no, that's taken already. Maybe the Utah Coyotes. Oh, no, that's taken. Utah Yeti. That's one of the possibilities. The Utah Yeti or Utah Venom. What else do we got? We got D. Dempsey, another great bronze player. I think went to the quarterfinals of the PTCS this past weekend. Oh boy, this is going to be a good bounty. We got Curl and his Delaware Tigers in this. We got Seawit, who is one of the bounty. If you eliminate from the tournament Seawit, then you're going to win yourself 5 packs. And who gets to play Seawit first? 1, 2, 3, 4. Seawit will be facing off against Dude Sweet, run by Biznef. Dude Sweet. I don't know. When I think of Dude Sweet, I think of Dude, Where's My Car? And I always think that I need to, I don't want an advertisement. Jeez. Dude Sweet. There you go. First chance, Dude Sweet. Rock on. Try and knock out Seawit, or at least give him his first loss. All right. Ooh, congratulations. I just bought a Combinator food card. Who else do we got here? We've got GNS, the Gambino. Careful. You don't want to beat this team. They'll bring more than a lighter to your house at night. Gambino and the family, they are going to be community member Baffle, running with 9 pitchers here, it looks like, unless he's still constructing his team. We got the Jokers by Circolo 12. I love the avatar, an old baseball wax pack image. Junk Wax Jokers. They're going to be taking on the Avatars by McGriff Hall, the Portland Avatars, another really good bronze player. I come across them a lot in this tournament. I win some, I lose some. They've got a really good team. I think they might be one of the favorites. Here is the 5 crosses. Speaking of favorites, Charlie for Days. Charlie, watch out for Charlie, using the new Paul Splittorff as the #1 pitcher. And finally, a new member to OOTP this year, having a lot of success in a lot of things he gets involved with. Tactile Necks join in the bronze parade here as the 16th team. That is that may be the matchup of this first game here, is the Philadelphia Crossfoxes up against Archers. One of those good teams is going to have to lose. What does mine say? What does mine say? Mimes don't say anything. They're silent. What are you talking about? Mimes go. Don't know what you're talking about. Archers, tactile necks. Okay, so we got about 4 minutes before the first sim comes in. Once the first sim comes in, then we'll do our regular bounty, and then we'll check back on a little bit later. Again, packs on myself and Seawit for eliminating us. So you don't get anything for beating us for our first loss. Here's what I'm running. What are you running, Lap? Well, I am running the Combinator 3-level Nathan Eovaldi. Got him early on in this game for about 21,000 perfect points. thought it was a steal at the time. This is what he looks like as a level 3 combinator. So improving everything, but pitcher BABIP the least. Not a lot of pitcher BABIP because he had a low pitcher BABIP to begin with. So they don't boost that one up as much. No one gets the movie reference. No, I don't. No. What does mine say? What movie is that? Is that Dude, Where's My Car? No. Something to do with the Gambino family? Is that like Godfather? I'm also running Paul Splittorff, the new card. I'm running him second after Eovaldi, but at some point I might move him to number 1. Now, this is not a card that can have combinator versions. The Splittorff you see is the Splittorff everyone will have. No way to improve this one. So that's good. Everyone's going to be on level playing ground there. I also have the Nick Strinchevich, who's boosted to level 4. And I doubt I'll get him boosted to level 5 because that's pretty pricey. But anyway, he's boosted his home run suppression, his pitcher BABIP, extra 10 control stuff. If I can get one more boost, it's only going to move him up one more stuff. So I don't know if it's worth the boost. He'll get 2 more pitcher BABIP, 2 more control. I think he's pretty good as he is. I was using him as a non-combinator pitcher. So I figured, hey, I got him on the card shop for like 15 grand. Why not? Why not boost him up? Nick Strinchevich. And I'm using live Kyle Gibson. I see a lot of people still using Kyle Gibson. Unfortunately, Dane Dunning is a pitcher of the past. He is no longer allowed to be used in bronze. Dane Dunning, you will always live forever in the memories of us bronze players at the beginning of OOTP 23. Now, Dane, if you have a bad May, maybe you come back down to bronze. So those are the 4 pitchers I'm using. I use a 4-pitcher rotation, which I may alter sometime, but I do have some guys as set as emergency starters in case they're needed. In the bullpen, I am running a pitcher that a lot of people use as a starter. I kind of flip back and forth, but now that I've combinated a couple guys, I use them as starters. So Wang is in there. I've got Johnny Schmitz, who again, a lot of you use as starters. I've got him in there. Don't have him as a combinator. I've got Diamond Pipkins. It's the combinator Diamond Pipkins, but he is so difficult to upgrade. And at this point, I don't know if I want to upgrade him. He for me is kind of falling out of favor a little bit. Still really good. I'm still going to use him in the bullpen, but not as one of my starters. And I've got Zach Wheeler, another really good option there for starting pitchers. Zach Wheeler. Again, he's got that shape with the higher home run suppression, higher control. Starting 5 pitchers is only a requirement for day 10, game 2 of the finals. 4-man rotation is recommended, but one of the relievers should have stamina and the emergency starter pitcher role. Yeah. So I've got 3. I got 3 guys that should be starters: Wheeler, Pipkins, and Wang. Probably only need 1 or 2. And finally, my closer. I know a lot of you just run middle relievers, but I run a closer. I run Max Scherzer. He is level 4 combinator Max Scherzer, and I'm just hoping that he just blows the ball by people. Just strike them out. So I'm trying to maybe take advantage of the low avoid K from some of these big hitters that people have. And he started off, this is what his regular card is. And as a regular card, I probably wouldn't use him because his pitcher BABIP, home run suppression, control really low. But once you get him boosted up to level 4, I think he is a viable option. So he's been doing okay for me as a closer. All right, first break is on. When we come back, we're going to check the game 1 results. Be back in 2 minutes' time. All right, we are back here, and we are back with an update on the first bounty of the stream here. It is the double elimination bronze. Today, we're giving some love to the double elimination. I advertised it in the Discord about an hour ago. Said, come on over, get involved in this bounty. There's a bounty on me and a bounty on C-Wit. If you defeat either of us by knocking us out of the tournament, you will get a 5 extra packs, hopefully to go along with your 3 from in-game. So game 1 results are in, and sorry, Cedar writes, I should have told the boys to lay off in the late innings, but it was 2-1 going into the 7th inning, and then the guys just started to dominate. 3 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, 4 in the 9th for an 11-1 victory in round 1. And Spleen, I agree. There's a lot of variation, and that's what the beautiful thing about Quicks is I've lost to teams I didn't think I'd ever lose to, and I beat teams I never thought I would beat. So you just never know. The dice roll can be in your favor any given tournament. You can come first, second, or think you're going to win and just get wiped out early. Okay, let's see. Game 1 results. So I won my game. The Black Freighters, they advance, and it looks like I will play them in round number 2. So 2-1 victory. It was a close one between Mr. Black and the Deja Vu. 2-1. So let's see. Doubles by Dunn, by Goslin, by Stahl, by Sanchez. So just looking at the players here, 2 really good sets of lineups. So that was a close one, 2-1 victory. The Utah Hive, the Utah Hive stole one here, beating EVC's Brothers 9-8. So, a 2-1 game, and now we have a 9-8 game, and the Hive scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Wow. That's you hate to lose those ones, but when you win them. Congratulations. You're running Alvarez, Grossman, Spezio, Crawford. A lot of guys I usually don't see in this tournament. Home runs by Spezio, by Crandall. So Hive advance with the game 1 victory. Next up, we've got the Delaware Tigers. They win 5-2 over D. Dempsey's Firebirds. So D. Dempsey has that long path now to go through to try and win the tournament. Jeff Blauser is going to be your player of the game in that matchup. Next, we got C-Wit. C-Wit, man. He's got the mashers, and he was involved in a mashing game. 31 runs. Yeah, 31 runs in this game. At the end of the 3rd, it was 10-7. Holy smokes. Way too many. And no defensive replacements, no pinch hitters, nothing. The full lineups for both teams. That's going to take a toll on the pitching. Dude, where's your pitchers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitchers, including Strinovenich, Pipkins. Hartzell gave up 5 runs. Every pitcher except Pipkins gave up a run. For the Mashers, that's going to hurt as well because they had to use 5 different relievers. Holmes, Patterson, Cummings, Melanson, and Stone. The good news is they're going to get a day of rest now with that game 1 victory. Duke Sims is your player of the game. Home runs, 3 home runs by Adam Dunn.
Winner, winner, winner.
Yeah, Adam Dunn is a winner. Where he's is this a boosted Adam Dunn? I don't think he's got a boosted Adam Dunn. Or that's Dude's Adam Dunn. Dude, sweet. This one's for Adam Dunn. A machine. 3 home runs for Adam Dunn. Man. For the winning Mashers, we have Lots of doubles. Home runs by Cy Williams. Home run by Blauser. Two home runs by Duke Sims. Duke Sims went off. Duke Sims went 5 for 5, 6 RBIs. Whew. You got to love bronze. You just got to love this bronze tournament. Man, that's gonna inflate Steve Witt's statistics next time he posts them on Discord. It's like Duke Sims, best player in the game. Look, 5 out of 5, 6 RBIs. So congratulations to the Mashers. The Lumber Company, Lakewood. The Wood works out against the Gambino family. Watch your back now. 6-4 victory for Lakewood. Player of the game is Rob Deere, another stalwart in this tournament here. Stobbs will take the victory. Chuck Stobbs and Splittorf giving up 5 earned runs in just over 3 innings work. So this Splittorf, someone got a bad egg in the batch. Oof. Home runs by McCreary, Grandel for Lakewood, and home runs for Solarta. Rob Deere with 2 home runs. Man, this is a masher tournament, that's for sure. Next, we've got the Junk Wax Jokers, 8-7 over one of the favorites, the Portland Avatars. So just like a few other teams now, Portland's going to have to come from behind. Rob Deere, player of the game for Junk Wax. Rob Deere would have a home run in the 6th inning, and it would go to the bottom of the 9th, and Portland got 1, but they couldn't overcome the deficit. They would get a home run by Adam Dunn in a losing cause. Next up, we've got Archer, Pac Tactile Necks, and what I thought was going to be the matchup of round 1 is certainly the case here. 5-3 victory for Archer. Rob Deere for the 3rd game in a row. Rob Deere is your player of the game. If you don't have Rob Deere in your lineup, hint, he's good. He's pretty good. Another Paul Splittorf takes the loss, giving up 4 runs, 3 earned runs. Nathan Eovaldi with the win. Home runs, 2 by Rob Deere for Archer, and Earl Averill gets a home run in a losing cause for the Cross Foxes. Next up, Hartford Dark Blues. Oh, I guess that's it for round 1, 2, 3, 4. So the winning teams will get a bye, and now we got a couple. Nathan Eovaldi's going with Cedarites going up against the Deja Vu to stay alive. The Bruther Brothers up against D. Dempsey's Firebirds. One of those teams will be out of the tournament. The Dude and the Gambino. That makes for a good movie. The Dude and the Gambino. Ashton Kutcher meets the Godfather. All right, the simulation is in. Unfortunately, we will have to say goodbye to 4 teams. They have officially been eliminated from the tournament. Let's take a peek. Well, Cedarites losing out 11-3. Hope to see more bronze there, Cedarites. Thanks for playing, filling up the tournament today. D. Dempsey is also knocked out early in the tournament. Busy at work teaching those students history and geography. Also, the Gambino family will knock out Dude. Dude, go relax a little bit. Dude, this one's for you, buddy. Dude, oh. I can now officially turn off the lighter. Dude has been eliminated. And in the last elimination game, the Cross Foxes will stay alive as they defeat by a 3-1 score the Portland Avatars. So, man, we lost some really good managers in round 1. All right, round 2 is going to be Paul Splittorf going up against Nathan Eovaldi. The Utah Hive are taking on the Delaware Tigers. The Mashers will be taking on the Lakewood Lumber Company, and Junk Wax against Archer's PAX only team. So let's take a look now. The feature is going to be on Mr. Black's team because that is my opposition. Mr. Black running a few combinators. He's got the Ross Stripling. Definitely really good control. Some stuff for a starter. He's also got a level 3 Ken Raffensperger. I really like this pitcher. I was using him as one of my starters for a long, long time. He was the last guy I took out of my lineup. Once I boosted Nick Strenovinovich. But yeah, really good option there. I'm glad I'm not facing him. He's got Bill Lee combinated up to level 4. This is what a combinated Bill Lee looks like. Yeah, that's good too. Yep, that reminds me of my Strenovinovich. Let's see, 82, 86, and 130 compared to 87, 94. Okay, so yeah, pretty close, almost the same on stuff. Bill Lee dominates in control, but I've got a little bit of an edge in the pitcher BABIP. Yeah, Bill Lee, that's a great one to combinate too. Splitty though, as a starter. Also, he's got a Nick as well, Mr. Black, and yours is just I think a couple levels behind mine. So yeah, I really like this card. I like the combinated version of the Nick card. In the bullpen, doesn't look like anyone's combinated, but here's someone using a couple iron cards. Bill Gullickson. So Mr. Black believes a lot in the very high control. This is a very high control guy. And same with Bill Campbell. Really good iron card. He's kind of like that. I showed you my closer, Max Scherzer. So Bill Campbell, if you got a combinated Bill Campbell, it would blow this card out of the way, out of the water. So 123 stuff, 70 control compared to 74 control and 113. So Scherzer gains a lot on stuff. Campbell gains a bunch on home run suppression, and this one's not even boosted yet. Yeah. If you had the combinator version, that would be one to get if you play bronze or iron. So that is the team I will be facing off against. So good luck, Mr. Black. Again, you cannot claim the bounty, but you can definitely move me to the other side of the bracket. Another buy here would be nice. I will be facing, sending out Mr. Splittorf. Let's check out Mr. Black's hitters. Wow, Combinator City here, Mr. Black. Dolph Camilli. Great one to combinate. Gary Renicky. Another stud. Choi. The G-Man. McAuliffe. Oh yeah, this is probably going to be a loss for Lap. Braun. Brago. So you get that chemistry just by, even if they're not boosted yet, just by having the combinators on your team, you get that chemistry. Eric Young. Mr. Black has been shopping. No wonder he's out in the rain. He's been a busy guy. He at one point had all non-combinators. He had a non-combinator build and was doing very well with that. And the Moreland. So team chemistry of 28.8%. A lot of that just comes from having the combinator cards. My chemistry is currently at 18%, which is still, fairly high. I'm running Rico Petrocelli as a combinator. He's up to level 5. So he's a fully boosted. Again, not the best card in the game, but boosted. He definitely could make a difference. Rob Deere, I've got him boosted up to level 2. Very similar build to Petrocelli. A lot more power though. Petrocelli, I think, has the eye advantage over Deere. We've got Mike Andrews boosted up to level 4. I know a lot of people don't like the Mike Andrews card. I committed to him early and I boosted him early, so I don't really want to abandon him. The Robinson Cano, I think, would be a really good card to get. There are other second base options, but I've got the boosted Mike Andrews. On paper, he looks really good. He did well in the first tournament, first game, 3 for 5. Professor Snipe. That's a really good question. My recommendations, everyone has different advice on this. My recommendation is for a new combinator, try a couple low percentage boosts because you're not sacrificing a lot in terms of lost cards. But when you get to level 2 and beyond, I do not boost anything until it's 100% after level 2. And I'll tell you why. I experienced a huge loss of resources with my Nick Strenovenich. He was level 2 at the time. I was boosting him to level 3. I got up to 99.46%. Maybe it was 99.48%. And I tried to boost. All I needed to do was add one more iron card and it would have got to 100, but I got lazy and I thought it was a given and it didn't boost at 99.48%. So once you get up to the higher levels where it costs you more points, you kind of want to go all the way. At least that's my opinion. Yeah, C-Wit. Yeah, you laugh, buddy. You laugh. That makes up for someone in my Discord posted that they tried to boost at like 0.48% and it worked. Well, you took mine. Thank you. Your success meant my failure. You're not over in the Discord, go check it out. A lot of lower level talk over there. Of course, packs only teams over there as well. And who else do I have as hitters? I've got Gary Sheffield. Really good against the lefties. He's only on level 2, level 1 boost. And how could I not? This would not be a lap team without making the sacrifice and getting this guy. You can have your G-Man, you can have your Jake Stahl, you can have your Tony Solaretta. One's for you, Nazbase and Kitty Poo Poo, wherever you may be. Yes, so I've got Kitty boosted up to level 4. He's been at level 4 for a long time. I know he doesn't have the eye, but again, he went 2 for 5 in that first game. And in the 5L and 6L, he's always done really well for me. So game number 2 is about to come in. Mr. Black against Lap here. An almost fully combinated team against a more selective choosing team. All right. No spoilers in the chat. No spoilers, no spoilers. This one, now that we're up against someone that's in the chat here, we got to go through and show you guys the highlights. Why not? Because we can. That's why. We're going to close off the early bird giveaway. We're going to make that draw. So if you're just joining in, exclamation ticket, exclamation enter. Here we go. Mr. Black, what's going on? We're in the 3rd inning with no runs yet. And you are batting. 2 on, 2 out. And Splittorf loads the bases up. Mr. Black loaded bases with Randy Milligan at the plate. Come on, Paul. You were a PTCS card. Do your thing. That'll do it. Ground out over to first. That's going to end the threat. Wasted opportunity with the bases loaded. We are scoreless after 3. We go to the top of the 4th. Fully boosted. Rico Petrocelli at the plate. And Rico drives that one into left field. That's going to hit the wall. We don't know where it is, but we're having fun. That's going to be a double for Rico Petrocelli to lead off the 4th. Right, next up, Bill Raridon, my favorite catcher in bronze right now. Unfortunately, he can't do his magic because there's not really good pitchers. Yeah, there's not really good pitchers in bronze. If there were some good pitchers in bronze, he'd be more effective. He hit into a double play. Thank you. 1-0 lead here, though. We go to Andrew Jones, the best outfielder in bronze right now, bar none. He's at a level by himself, and there's one reason why. A little base hit, that's going to score a run, and a lap. 2-0 over the Black Freighters. That's all they get. We go to the bottom of 5 now. 5 hits to 3 hits. After C. Witt and his 31-run game, we got 2 runs. Bottom of 5, Jake Steffens at the plate, one of the go-to shortstops in bronze. And he gets things going here for Mr. Black in the bottom of the 5th inning. All right, Eric Young, really good against the lefties and righties. You can use him both ways. He takes a walk. And Splittorff, again, his control issues. Adam Dunn, it could easily be 3-0 with one swing of the bat. Here comes the pitch. Big swing. That's going to be grabbed by Andrew Jones in center field for the out. 1 away, 2 on for Brago Roth. That is a strikeout. Splittorff comes through. 2 out, 2 on for Randy Milligan. Card I don't see much in this tournament. That is high. Okay, Paul. Come on, I've got you on a short hook. Out of the game, Paul. Twice you've loaded the bases. Thank you. Zach Wheeler coming in for relief. Here we go. Goose Goslin. Can he get the Black Freighters on the board? Big swing over to first. That's going to retire the side. And it is still 2-0 as we go to the top of 7. 2 on, 2 out. Rob Deere, combinator. Rob Deere at the plate, up against Nick Strenovenich. Deere, big, deep fly ball. It is going, and gone. Auction is over. Rob Deere, 3 players of the game in round 1. With authority, he knocks that one out of the park, and that's 3 more runs for the Hound. That is going to make it 5-1. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, Diamond Pipkins in on relief against Steve Braun. That one gets through the infield. Runners on first and second with no one out. All right, Mr. Black, you need to make hay here, as we say in Canada. Time to make hay. Gary Renicky, combinator Gary Renicky, drives that one to first, over to second for the grounders, fielder's choice. 2 on, 1 out. Keith Moreland at the plate. This is the number 9 hitter, the catcher for the Black Freighters, up against Diamond Pipkins, and that is low. For the 3rd time this game, Mr. Black loads the bases up. And now the tying run, after Lap has taken a big lead, the tying run comes to the plate. That's usually my strategy. Get a huge lead, like 5-0, and then lose in the 9th inning. Diamond Pipkins, Jake Steffens, 1 out. 2 NEL players, and walk with the bases loaded. Mr. Black gets a walk-in run. And now the go-ahead run is at the plate in the form of Mickey Tettleton. Pinch hitting here for Mr. Black. 5-2. It could be 6-5. Another low pitch, Diamond. That's why I do not like you, Diamond. Take him out, please. Come on, AI. Nope. Back-to-back walks with the bases loaded, make it a 5-3 game. Adam Dunn. Oh, no, not Adam Dunn. He hit a 3-run shot for me. What can he do up against Diamond Pipkins? Oh, he just got under it. Second baseman's going to handle that for the second out. Woo! Escaped. Brago Roth weighing in now. Thank goodness you got rid of Diamond. Weighing in relief. In a save opportunity, that one's driven to third, stepping on third base. That will take care of the inning. It is 5-3 as we head to the ninth, and the closer walking into his music, whatever Max Scherzer's music would be. All right, come on, Max. You're a level 4 combinator. I expect strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Okay, you're not level 5. Strikeout, strikeout, ground out. Dick McAuliffe up against combinated Max Scherzer. Oh, deep into right field for out number 1. Dunn makes the catch. Gary Renicky. 2-strike count. Come on, combinator. Oh, yeah. There it is with the strikeout. The breaking ball will get Gary Renicky caught looking. And Mr. Black makes a comeback there in the late innings, but not quite enough. It is a 5-3 victory for the Hound. Eovaldi will take the loss. Zach Wheeler will get the victory, and in a losing cause, Jake Steffens, 3 for 4. I am not running Jake Steffens. So Lap with 8 hits, Mr. Black with 8 hits, 1 error for Rocky Mountain. And let's take a look at the round 2, game 2 matchups. The Delaware Tigers beat the Hive. The Hive, the underdog team, give up 4 runs in the late innings. That's usually what I do. Ooh. On a break, when we're back, we're going to close off the early bird giveaway. You got 2 minutes to get in the draw. Back in 2. All right, so we are off to the quarterfinals here in the bronze double elimination. Thought it would be fun on the stream to give some love and attention to these lower level quick tournaments. Of course, you know about the 5L and the 6L. We'll talk about those a little bit later. But the bronze quick is the one I spam the most. And this is the one I've decided to specialize in bronze. Now that there's a new bronze tournament with the bronze only that fires off at around, it's about 11 o'clock p.m. my time, and a new tournament that they just added, best of 5 bronze only cards. So another chance for me to use my cards. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, I can't focus on everything in this game. As the game has evolved, we've gone to a point where we can try and play everything. Perfect team. Quick drafts, perfect drafts, tournaments, But I'm at a point where I can't do that. I don't have the time. I don't have the resources. So I decided early on to specialize in bronze for my tournaments and for my perfect drafts with the 5L and 6L. I'm ignoring league play. I'm not trying to, buy the meta cards for league play. If I'm in silver right now, based on mission cards I have, but I'm not worried about completing missions. I've decided to specialize. My advice, if you're new, don't try to do everything. Try everything. Try playing in a few tournaments, try a few perfect drafts, try league play, and then maybe specialize on something. Because if you try to do everything well, you probably won't be good at anything. If you specialize in a couple areas, you can become really good in one of those areas. In terms of combinators, it's really tough in iron and bronze right now. Silver, I think there's still some openings. There's still some opportunities in silver to get combinators and to build up a really good dominant team in silver. And I don't know gold, diamond, or perfect because that's way beyond my understanding. So yeah, I've become a lower level player for this cycle and I enjoy it. I'm having fun. I get to compete against these teams here and it's all about the bragging rights and a few packs along the way. So this is where we stand right now. In the quarterfinals, we are waiting the other side of the brackets. Mr. Black is going to have to redeem himself and take out the Utah Hive, who, again, are having a good tournament. The GNS Gambino is taking on Tactile. And over on the A side of the bracket, I get to face off against Delaware and Seawit against the Junkwax Jokers. So the two bounty teams still kicking in the quarterfinals on the left side of the bracket. So let's check out those Delaware Tigers. Let's see what they're running. So pitching wise, no combinators for Curl. They are running Eovaldi, Pipkins. Alex Wood is another great guy that dropped down to bronze. You may not be aware of it, but just like Brady Singer and Dane Dunning and Kyle Gibson, he's amongst the talk of those guys. If you play live bronze, you kind of want him on your team for live bronze. So good choice there for the Tigers. Emmanuel, I'm not familiar with, but his shape looks really good. That pitcher BABIP, little worrisome, but that looks like a pretty good shape. I might have to test him out a little bit more. See Wit, I want data. What's your data on Kent Emmanuel? And finally, Cole Irwin. As Mr. Black mentioned earlier, there are times your fourth and fifth guys are not going to get much action. Especially if you win the first few games, because notice I've won games 1 and 2. Same with Seawit. They've won games 1 and 2. And Pipkins is probably going to go game 3, and then it's going to go back up to Splittorf for the next game. So he may go the whole tournament without even having to play his number 4 or 5 guys. Even if he goes to the finals, he might have to play his number 4 guy. As Mr. Black said, even if you lose round 1, you might not need your number 5 guy until the finals. So keep that in mind. I like a 4-man rotation, but many people use the 5-man rotation. Delaware, Bill Lee in the bullpen, Nick Strenovenich. There's another one, Ken Raffensberger, Brady Singer. So a lot of the usual suspects. Is there a Chafin? Not on that team. Don't see a Chafin on that team. As far as hitters, what do the Tigers have? What am I facing? Who's even pitching for me? It's going to be Nick Strenovenich. Ooh, so sending out. He's the guy that worries me the most on my pitching staff. But I've invested too much in him right now. But he kind of concerns me the most. Kyle Gibson, my number 4 guy. He could be my number 3 guy. He's definitely more well-rounded. But we're going to go with Nick this game. Where were we? Oh, yeah, Delaware. What do they got? Catching, they've got Garver and Posada, two really good options. A lot of people use Mitch Garver. I think he comes up really good in the statistics. Posada, yeah, you kind of want to use him against the righties. He's an iron card, remember? Camille, Soleta, two commonly used first baseman with Jake Stahl. Again, as a DH for one of those guys. Jake Steffens, popular short second baseman, shortstop. Can he play short? Yeah. Second, third, short. Pedro Alvarez is one of those I see the odd time, but again, there may be some other options at third base. He won't get in at first base. There's too many better first basemen. Joey Gallo. We got the live Joey Gallo here. Interesting call. He's 1 for 7. Might be a guy I would take out of the lineup, Joey Gallo. Andrew Jones, stud. Imagine the combinator of Andrew Jones against the lefties. I don't know if I'd use him against the righties still, but against the lefties. Oof. And that defense. And of course, Adam Dunn and Rob Deere. All right. So the sim for the right-hand side of the bracket is about to come in, and then we've got 10 more minutes before their A-side matchups. Let's do our giveaway here, folks. 10 seconds. Early bird is done. We have over 100 entries. Exclamation enter, exclamation tickets. Time is running out. And if I'm missing any questions, chat, do your thing. Answer the questions for me. Because I tend to focus on presenting the content a lot as opposed to the questions. So you guys are good with the answers. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are closing off the giveaway. All right, good luck. Our giveaway early bird winner, first of the day, is Mr. Headlights. Mr. Headlights, you've got 3 minutes to respond. Otherwise, we draw another winner. Mr. Headlights, are you here? Rob Deere in Headlights. Your 3-minute warning. Okay. We'll wait for Rob Deere in Headlights to ring in. So giveaway is closed. We will do another one a little bit later on. And in fact, we'll set up the next one. And that is, no, we're gonna skip the bounty today. Too much going on. We're covering the double elimination. We're not gonna do a bounty today. New content coming out in 48 hours time. Yeah, in 48 hours time, we're gonna have a new set. Should be teased a little bit later today. So join Sporer on Twipped on Thursday at noon. Get your OOTP drops. Find out what we're going to see. Are we going to see more Future Legends, more NEL cards, or something completely different like we've seen with the 25th anniversary recently and the baseball reference first set of the year? Beautiful, beautiful looking cards. Give the art department a raise for the artwork they do. Even the new rainbow packs look magnificent. Those historical rainbows. Again, if you're unaware, because they didn't do this at the beginning of the cycle, the World Series is now broadcast every Sunday at around 6 p.m. Eastern. Join DishNet 34, Rob Tomlinson, the hype man of OOTP, as he presents the World Series and also has Call Your Shot, where you get to predict what diamond or perfect cards he is going to pull and win some perfect points. It's the only stream where you can win perfect points. All the other streams, you can win packs. But Rob, Dish, Hype, he gives out the perfect points. Sometimes Rich Grisham, when he streams, does as well. And if you want to get some more statistical information, go to StatHead Baseball. Use code LaptopPound, save 20% on an annual baseball or all sports subscription. Try the first month for free. Cancel anytime before the end of the month. Sounds like I've done this before, but I am not a paid sponsor. I receive zero, zilch, nothing. It is just a favor to StatHead Baseball, just like Baseball Reference we show, just like Fangraphs we talk about. Try to drive people over there because they provide us with the best statistical information on the web. And no D block this week. We will not be in the classroom. It is spring break in the classroom here, guys. D block will join me again next week, probably after TWIPT. We'll go over kind of the new cards that have come out recently in the lower levels and do a few other things. Some more lower level classroom tutorials for you new players next week after TWIPT. And if we have time today, we're going to get to our community showdown. We'll try and get one match done because I was not on last Wednesday because the commish was doing the EMLB draft. So time permitting, we will do one game, and it will be the Boston Red Sox from 1999. They will be going up against the 1980 Baltimore Orioles. So we'll see which of those teams is going to join the round of 32. Again, 10 packs go to the community member representing each team. If they win, all the way up to the finals, or a special final prize for the ultimate winner, who will remain at the end. All right, we did the giveaway. Okay, TWIPT. TWIPT time. TWIPT meets the Matrix, meets the Hall of Fame. So if someone can type in exclamation matrix into the chat, that should bring up the Google form. And then I can pin it. Thank you, Nexski. So there you go. That is the form you want to fill out. The best predictor, the one that survives the longest, is going to get 10 packs once we go through the matrix. We're not going to do that probably for about an hour. So you got a lot of time, no rush. You can even look up which players we're using here. Let me go back to it here. Do I got it here? Yes. So this is the lineup for the Matrix today. All three of these players are going to be on the 2024 Texas Rangers. The 1937 Lefty Gomez, the 2012 Adrian Beltre, and the card 2006 Carlos Beltran, all together on the Texas Rangers. So fill that form out for your chance to win 10 packs. All right, go ahead here. Okay, I think we're good there. Yep. All right, let's go check in back on the double elimination. Another round is in. Less than 4 minutes to go until I face off against Delaware and those Tigers, but we have a couple more teams eliminated now. So, Mr. Black survives out in the rain with his hockey mask on. Mr. Black, with a 7-3 victory, has eliminated the Utah Hive. Also, Archers has continued in the tournament. They have killed off Gambino and the Family Silos. It was not pretty, folks. Well, it was pretty close. 5-3 for Archers. 5-0 lead, went to 5-2. Paul Splittorff, player of the game for Archers, giving up 2 earned runs. So we have our next quarterfinal matchup set. Here is your tournament tree. I guess I've already played Delaware. I have. Well, Delaware 10-3 for the Gladiators. The Delaware Tigers, not much of a growl in them today. Alex, is it Alex Wood? Alex Wood, 6 earned runs in 2.2 2/3 innings. Nick Strenovenich goes 5 2/3. He will take the victory. Not much going on hitting wise. Posada, 2 for 4 for Delaware. And for the Hound, home runs, 2 home runs for Adam Dunn. Mike Andrews with a home run. Kitty gets a home run as well. And that is going to make Adam Dunn our player of the game. Goes 2 for 4 RBIs. I did not realize that had already been played. And the other bounty team. Well, Mr. Seawit. Charlie, I'm going to call you Charlie for C. Hey, Charlie, the Castroville Mashers win their game 7-4 over the Junk Wax Jokers. John Rodriguez is your player of the game for Castroville. This is a level 5 combinated card. This is what he looks like at level 5. You can probably get him pretty cheap on the card shop if there's ever one available. Hitting 500 in the tournament, 6 for 12, using him probably against the left-handed pitchers. He is your player of the game. Home runs for the Mashers by Mr. Presley. Card D Block really likes that Jim Presley. This is a fully combinated Jim Presley. Yeah. The non-combinated one is good as well. Also, Cy Williams, fully combinated. Only hitting 231, though. And Duke Sims, fully combinated. Well, Mr. C. Witt, we will meet in the semifinals. Congratulations on getting there. And that next sim should come in. So we're waiting on the Tigers up against Mr. Black's team, and then the Jokers going up against Archer. So that sim should come in any second now. Mine always is delayed a little bit. And then that will set up the semifinal match. Well, again, I've showed you my team. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pitchers that are combinated, none that are fully combinated. I got a couple level 4 guys. And hitting wise, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, you don't need a fully combinated team. Be patient. You can choose wisely. If you want to just add any combinator to get that chem boost, yes, that's fine. I don't do that. I've got some non-combinator cards that I've got in packs. Let me show you my combinators. So I've got Dimitri Young. I've got Dad Clarkson, Harvey Haddix, Slim Harris, Yabu, Andahar, Lavelle, and Berryhill. So I've got like 6 or 7 non-combinated cards that have the red border, but I have chosen not to put them on in my lineup. So I'm sacrificing that combinator chem boost for maybe the better player, even better than the combinated card. All right, let's check out who has advanced. We are getting close to the end here, folks. And quarterfinals are done. Mr. Black and his Black Freighter have lost out to the Delaware Tigers. Again, I say it time and time again, the Delaware Tigers have no combinators. None. No combinators. Mr. Black, 1, 2, 3, 5 pitching combinators and a ton of hitting combinators and really good hitting combinators. Now, if these teams played 10 games, Mr. Black would probably win 8 of them. But on today, it was the non-combinator team that won. So don't let combinator teams dissuade you from getting involved in these tournaments. You will lose more than you win, most likely, but it doesn't mean you won't win the odd time. And with that no by tactile necks, it looks like there's a loss there. Junk Wax, Junk, and the beautiful logo is still alive, scoring 3 runs in the top of the 9th. 17-run game. Jake Stahl, your player of the game. Carlos Silva, jury's out for me on this card. I'm not using him, just with the home run suppression. But he pitched a good game here. So that means in the semifinals, we've got the 2 bounty teams, the Mashers and the Gladiators. One of those teams will go over to the B side and take on the winner of the Tigers and the Jokers. And I don't think the Jokers have any combinators. So look at that. 2 semifinalist teams. Oh, they've got one. Sorry. They got a fully combinated Duffy Dyer. So in the semis, only one combinator on this side of the bracket. All right, we'll be back after the break. Let's see Wit or Lap, who is going to get a direct path to the finals and who is going to have to play that extra game. We'll find out in a few minutes. All right, we're back. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope your day is going well. Hope the weather's nice. Hope you get to wear some shorts, t-shirts, enjoy a nice cold beverage. I'm going to stick with my coffee here. All right, we are just about to get into the semifinal games here. Again, I'm going up against the other bounty team. And on the other side of the bracket, we have Delaware going up against Junk Packs, who have the 1 combinator. So 2 A-side teams have a fair bit of combinators. The other side have 1. Interesting. Okay, Can one of the underdogs get to the final? Well, we'll find out in a few minutes. Let's take a look at Seawit's team. We have not looked at him because I've only looked at the teams I'm playing so far. But let's see what he's running here. Again, Seawit has last I heard about a 64% win rate in this tournament. So not winning 64% of the tournaments, but winning 64% of the games he plays in the tournament. And I'm glad that this data will be part of his next collection because I've got a few wins. He is running Paul Splittorff as his number one guy. So not one of the combinators. And he's only pitched one game so far. Am I playing him today? I am. So it will be Splittorff going up against the combinated Nathan Eovaldi. Only level 2, I think. He's hard to boost. It's level 3, but he's expensive to boost up, especially now that his live card went to a diamond. He was okay when his live card was gold, but a couple of weeks ago he got up to the diamond level. So now you're paying over 4,000 for each of those. Got a lot of teammates, but no real big, huge teammate that's cheap anyway. So it'll be Splittorff going up against Eovaldi, and over on the hitting side, let's see what he's running. Catcher, he's running the boosted level 1 boosted Mitch Garver, popular catcher, as well as Duke Sims. This one is fully boosted. Yeah, that's a great catcher. I get him in the 5L every chance I can get. First base, he's running Mr. Santana, or he might be using him at catcher 2 or third base, along with Solerta, level 3 boosted. So it's not a completely boosted team. I really, really, really like this card. I'd love to get a copy of this card. Seems to do well in tournaments, even as a non-combinator. Here's one of these BABIP guys that just gets the job done. And he can play many positions. I usually use him in left field, but he can play other places as well. But I really like this. So it's a good find if you can get a Hernandez, at least for now. He's got the boosted Jim Presley. He's got, I know this was a hot card early in the cycle. Like everyone was looking for the combinator Jeff Blauser. Very, very difficult to get. I mean, think about it. All the historicals, and then you hit a combinator. The odds of hitting a specific combinator are really low, especially when people open, non-standard packs. We got Sean, we talked about. Tom Tresh. Again, he did really well. I do not use Tom anymore. But look at that. No spoilers. Let's check it out. Seawit Lap. The two bounty teams. One is going to the finals, and one is going to have to play against either Delaware or Junk. Okay, let's bring it up. I do not have a lot of success usually against Seawit. I've won the odd game against them. Let's hope that plays out this time. Well, just like Mr. Black, we go to the 4th inning in a scoreless game. Paul Splittorff on the mound for the Mashers. And that one is hit. I can't even see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. That is hit way into the second deck there. Gary Sheffield, 368 feet. Woo. 2-0 for the Hound. But you know how these games can get out of hand real easy. We go to the bottom of 6. Nathan Eovaldi up against Tony Solerta. That one, deep, left field, gone, over the lemon soda. Speaking of refreshments on this spring day, lemon soda for all. Thanks to Tony Solerta breaking up the no-hitter. I did not want to say anything, but that is a huge victory for me. Holding Seawit hitless. 5 2/3 inning without giving up a hit to Seawit. Put that on your bingo card. Okay. We go. Top of 7. 2-1 game. Jake Steffens for the Hound at short. Drives that one. A gapper. That one's going to, just bounce in front of the warning track. Steffens rounds first, going to second. He's on his way to third. The outfielder holds the ball. We've got a triple for Jake Steffens. Attaboy, Jake. Up to the plate with one out. Bransfield at the plate here in the 7th inning. That one is hit deep into center field. Oh, come on, folks. Let's see the emotes for. Oh, yeah, we got some bonus kitty. Kitty Bransfield with the 2-run shot. Woo! Kitty Poo Poo, Naspace, Fire and North, Stormhound, and even you, Boiled Egg. Come on, Boiled Egg. In the semifinals, Kitty hits a 2-run shot. But now I'm getting nervous because the Mashers have a team that can get 9 in an inning. We've got Tom Tresh at the plate, Johnny Smits, Nathan Eovaldi. What a game he had. Over to second, back to first for the double play. Yes. Johnny Smits up against Jeff Blauser with 2 out. Probably going to get a double here because the game would not probably show the replay. Well, he's going to get a single. All right. So now we're in a tricky situation here. 2 on, 2 out. Tony Soloretta, who got a home run to break up the no-hitter from Nathan Eovaldi at the plate. Tying run possibility. Here we go. Johnny, Tony, pitch, strikeout.
Winner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We go to the top of 9. Mark Melanson on for the Mashers. Jake Steffens back at the plate. Tripled in his last time at bat. This one driven past the third baseman. And with 2 outs, Jake will get on base. And look who is up. Oh, cover your ears, Boiled Egg. Will we see a repeat? Kitty at the plate. Bransfield up against Melanson. Here is the pitch. Kitty drives that one into center field. That is going to advance the runner from first over to third base. Safe. With 2 outs, needing a little insurance, gets 1 more run, making it 5-1. Zach Wheeler. Not a save situation, so Max is warming up in the bullpen in case he's needed. But Zach Wheeler looking to close it out against Duke Sims. Here's the pitch. Sims to second, over to first. And the Hound will take this one. Woo! All right, everyone, find your local vendor because everyone, peanuts on the house for everyone.
Peanuts, get your peanuts here.
And if you're still hungry, grab another bag. This is like being on an airplane. Free peanuts for everyone, no pretzels, but you can have some.
Red Hots, get your Red Hots here.
Ooh. See, wits. Had me nervous on that one. So by a score of 5-1. The Hound will take this one. Ooh. I catch my breath after that one. That was one of the most fun games I broadcasted ever. Okay, here we go. In the semifinals, I move on to the finals, and it looks like the Delaware Tigers are now going to take on the Mashers. Talk about, your Ren and Stimpy. No, that's not right. Who's your underdog and favorite? We've got probably the two, on paper, most imbalanced teams in the tournament. The Mashers stacked, Delaware, no combinators. One of those teams will go to the finals and face the Hound. We're going to find out in less than 2 minutes. Ren and Stimpy. Will it be Ren or will it be Stimpy? Will it be Beavis or Butthead, Wayne and Garth, Sydney or Ovechkin? Which of these two teams is going to go off to the finals? And I get some rest. And so that probably means Splittorf will go game one of the finals. And the finals is best of 3. So I'm going to have to use, this is probably where I'm going to have to use my number 4 guy. Here's again, proof. My number 4 guy, I'm in the finals and my number 4 guy has not pitched any inning yet. So I've wasted Kyle Gibson. I could have used him even in the bullpen. I mean, some people have him as their number 1 or 2 starter. I mean, for me, it's Eovaldi, Splittorf, and after that, depends on your combinators. But guys, just play bronze, play iron, play silver tournaments. Even if you get the crap beat out of you a few times, you get to go back into the tournament, see which cards are playing well, upgrade a little bit at a time. I've been upgrading this bronze team since the beginning. Took me a while to adapt to combinators, but I like them. I don't care. I like them. I like, especially in quicks, especially in tournaments, it forces me to make decisions. I use my resources. I can specialize in a tournament. If I was a guy that wanted to play everything, I wouldn't like them. I would just like, oh, combinator bad. But I don't mind specializing, but that's me. That's me. Everyone has a valid opinion on playing the game and how they want to play it. I'm having fun. I mean, when Kitty can hit a home run in the semifinals, I mean, we got to show that again. Tournament tree. Oh, the sim is in. Okay. Will it be the Mashers looking for revenge, or will it be the underdog? It will be the 2 bounty teams. So sorry, guys, no bounties given out today. No bounties. Oh, you know what? We're going to do a perfect bounty draft. I'm bound to give out a bounty. I do horrible in those. So the winner of this tournament now will just get the in-game packs. I do not give myself bounty packs, and I told C-Wit that if he wins, he doesn't get the bounty packs anyway, because we were the 2 bounty teams. What was the score in that game? I mean, valiant tournament for the Delaware Tigers. Like, what a tournament for the Tigers, for a non-combinator team getting all the way to the semis, 1 game away. Here's a team that uses, the best non-combinated cards. They got the Dunn, they've got the Saletta, they got the DeYoung, Andrew Jones, Jake Steffens, Pipkins, Eovaldi. So they know what they're doing. They know what the meta in bronze is. And they made it all the way to the semifinals. So other than that 5 runs in the 3rd inning, you performed really well. If you're in the chat, you've just inspired other teams to enter bronze without combinators. Well done. Okay, so we've still got a little bit of time before that one is done. So let's do a bounty. If you have any slots, I'm signed up for the speed draft, 10 minutes. Number 176, I think it is. Here, I'll put it on the screen here so you guys can see the rules, because there are rules and we're going to do something we've never done before. I hope the game doesn't break. It's going to be wild to see the results, but you're not allowed to draft any pitchers, at least primary position pitchers. So on their card, it cannot say starting pitcher, relief pitcher, closing pitcher, closer. It cannot say pitcher. So you're going to have to convert a lot of your hitters to two-way. So look for your good two-way hitters. This is going to be fun. If you defeat me, you get 5 packs. It is ID 176. Declare that you're in the chat. No pitchers. Let's have some fun on this Tuesday. Let's make this Tuesday memorable. If someone can post that in the chat, please, so I can pin it for those latecomers. So ID 176, 10-minute draft, no starting pitchers, relief pitchers, closers can be drafted. Okay. Yep. Bill Bradley. No, you cannot pitch. Some of these dead ball guys, you might get the odd gem. Again, if they're two-way, that's fine, but it can't be starter as their primary role. So right here where it shows their name, it cannot be any kind of pitcher. Rod Carew. No. So no options here. You only have 10 minutes, so be careful with your time. I think Power and I might play. Oh, he's got control and home run suppression. Gary Gaetti. Oh, you get to pitch. Gary Gaetti. Yeah, give it a shot if you have an open slot. It's the 10-minute one, yes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. No pitchers, which means, as Nasby's pointed out earlier, yes, it's gonna be a lot of high-scoring games. Okay, Kyle Tucker. Thank you, Ollie North. That's what I wanted to see. Because I can't pin it, I'll just copy and paste it. There we go. Take a drink and a community cheers to ID 176. Perfect draft. No pitchers allowed to be drafted. It's the 10-minute draft. Oh, I think this is a two-way guy, right? Oh, he's got good pitcher, Babbitt. Heston could be a gem. These future legend guys tend to have some pitcher ratings. Ooh, 57. Jose Canseco, I don't think can pitch. I could be wrong. Yeah, no, he can't pitch. Where's Russell Martin? Chris Bryant? No. Okay, so Heston. I got to go with the power guy. All right, the break is about to kick in, but I'm going to keep on drafting here, guys, throughout the break. And we will see what this lineup looks like. Sometimes these catchers are sneaky too. Oops, can't take a picture. Live, you want to check your live, definitely. 57 pitcher Babbitt for Geo. Let's check this one. Again, no pitchers on the card front. Caesar. Real Muto. 59 pitcher BABIP. You get to be a catcher and a possible pitcher. Ron Fairley. 10 minutes is, at least this isn't 5. 5 minutes would be impossible. 10 minutes should be okay. 61 pitcher BABIP for Vaughn. Yes. Is the McKay throwback listed as a starting pitcher or in the field starting pitcher, I guess, Ollie? You might have to bench him. Ooh, 72 pitcher BABIP. Yes, please. Get some of that future legend chemistry too. Anyone else I'm missing here? Bip, you can do everything else. Can you pitch? No. Okay. Next round. Denny Walling. Charles. Yeah, not a lot of luck with the historical cards. So I think your best bet is live hitters. 75 pitcher BABIP for Patrick Wisdom. I think that's the highest so far. 75. 68 for Joe. Richie, 61. And Harrison Bader, 54. Okay, I'll take these two guys. Third baseman and a center field. Next up, Brian Reynolds, 54. Nick, make sure you convert him to two-way too, guys, before the game doesn't let you do that anymore. So once you got your draft done, do your conversion. I'm Dick. I need you as a catcher anyway, so I'm going to bring Dick in. Put in the Dick at catcher. Walkenfuss. No. GT Sundown, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for sweeping me in the bagels and schmear yesterday. That was very kind of you. I did finish second in the bagel and schmear. Got swept in 3 games. Andrew Jones. Oh, there's Duke Sims. I don't have time to check all you guys, so we're just going to pick players now. What do I need? I need second base. And we're into bronze. Bobby and Jeff, 2 second basemen. Who did it put as a starting pitcher already? Did I draft a starter? How did I draft this guy? I missed him. Must have misclicked. Okay, well, I almost snuck you on. Sorry, you don't get to pitch. You're not about that pitcher life, Dick. No, you just squat behind the plate and take the pitches. That's your job. You're not about getting on the mound. Randy Bush. No. Miguel, you might be able to push the pitch. First, second, third, short, left, center. I guess I'm not going to be short of any positions here. So 5 non-pitchers. We're just going to take the first 5. 1, 2. I don't need 5 first basemen. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I know. Some non-bounty team snuck in. Hopefully they'll be on the other side of the bracket at least. I'm sure there will be at least 1 or 2 teams that are looking at this tournament going, what the heck? What did I get involved in? Okay. Pitching ratings. Nick, your two-way. Submit. Who else? Pitching ratings. Patrick, two-way. Heston, two-way. Adele, two-way. And maybe it's better to just go with Jim Unknowns, because I think if you don't set anyone as pitchers, it would probably pick random players or go with Jim Unknowns. But I think these guys would do better than Jim Unknowns. I've never tried this before. I don't know if anyone else has done a draft where they haven't drafted pitchers. Austin Wells. Someone mentioned this a couple weeks ago, and I never got around to trying it. Not enough players quite yet. Okay. Who else? Mr. Grissom. And Mr. Martinez. Just want to submit before it fires off. Really? It won't let me set the rotation? Good. Too few starters. Ooh, Aaron. How did you sneak back in there? Send to reserve roster. Okay, I might not be able to reserve him. I might just have to bench him because the game is going, what the heck are you doing here? Is it gonna let me do this? Nope. So if you did draft any pitchers, just to be safe, it might fire them back into your lineup because they are a pitcher. You might just want to bench them. Strategy, bench for 60 days. Try do both, bench them and put them on reserve, because we don't want any pitchers going in. Well, yeah, it looks like now we know that you cannot just set hitters to two-way. I'm just going to keep it and see what the game does. They do allow me to put all these pitchers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll learn together, folks. Let's throw a few random guys in here. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if it'll allow that to take any of your suggestions. Oh yeah, we're cranking up running on these pitchers. They don't have a pickoff move. Hit and run, not bunting, no squeeze bunt. Yeah, we'll bunt for hit, not pitching around, not intentionally walking, not holding runners. Nope, nope, nope. We're going to turn all these off. Hook, big hooks. Turn all these off. Let's try this. Let's go off on everything except 4 categories. I don't even know if the game will take it. The game might just hang there all day going, what do we do? What do we do, OOTP? We got 15 teams that have no pitchers. And I'll be the test case, because if they do, even though I've reserve rostered this guy and I benched him, if they still play him, then we just have to let him play, because I've done everything I can to prevent him from playing. You made every player a two-way. Did it still not accept it? You got 5 center fielders. Well, they won't get tired. Okay, we're gonna see how that plays out. I've never been in that situation before. Let's go to the bronze double elimination. Game 1 should be in. Seawit versus Lap. Revenge or not? And by the time we look at this, the bounty should be done. All right. Weighing against Petrocelli again. No score after 3 innings. And Petrocelli puts that over the baseball sign in left field. Petro is juiced up to level number 4, I think. He's either level 4 or 5. Petrocelli. Oh, Delano. You're first again. You got the hat trick of first. First in chat, first in the giveaway, and you're first to face me in the bounty. Ooh, that's going to be a walk. So Wang, I'm not sure why they had to, why Singer didn't play. Maybe I didn't have a rested lineup. Splittorf in now. One driven into center field. What a grab by Andrew Jones. Andrew doing Jones things. That is going to be the second out. And now Tom Tresh with 2 on. That one to short. Steffens over to second for the outs. And Lap escapes, giving up any runs there in the 5th inning. We go to the 6th. Top of 6. Rico Petrocelli back at the plate. Homered in the 4th. And this time, little squibber over to second, back to first for the double play. So that is going to move the runner to third. Goose Goslin looking for the RBI. Goose drives that one into left field. Goes to the fun with OOTP sign. And that should drive in the 3rd run of the game for the Hound. It is now 4-1, bottom of 6, 2 on. Tom Tresh back at the plate, tying run against Splittorf, and Tresh, the third, touches the bag, and that will be it for the Mashers as we go to bottom of 7. Wang still in the game. Here we go. Wang gives up a home run over the lemon soda sign. Enjoy lemon soda with a splash of lime. Pick it up at your local retailer. 4-2 now. Still in the 7th inning, Jeff Blauser at the plate with 1 away in the finals here of the bronze elimination. That's going to bring up the tying run. Come on, Wang. Get it to Scherzer. Enrique Hernandez. Double play. Over to third. And they'll take the out at first. Runner advances. We go to the bottom of 8 now. 4-2. Mitch Garver. Wang still in the game. Scherzer set to a closer, so I don't think they're going to bring him in. Tying run in the form of Matt Joyce coming up, pinch hitting for the Mashers, and he goes down swinging. 1 out, 1 on. Carlos Santana. Chance to tie this game up. Over second, back to first. Double play. Oh, yeah. We go to the top of 9 in this 4-2 game. John Cummings in for the Mashers. Paul DeYoung at the plate. And DeYoung drives that one into the left field corner. Fun with OOTP. And that's going to move a runner to second base. Paul DeYoung with a double with 1 away here in the 9th. And Andrew Jones. The crowd is chanting, and Andrew responds over the season tickets. You want season tickets to the OOTP season? Call 888-1234-567. Season tickets now on sale. Andrew Jones with the home run to make it 6-2, bottom of 9. Max Scherzer, you don't need to come in. Leave it to Diamond Pipkins with 2 outs. The pitch. The third out. And the Rocky Mountain Gladiators have beat the Mashers twice in this tournament. And I think we might be going to the final game. Tied at 1. Yeah. Final game is in. We're tied at 1 here, folks. So Mashers won game 1. I won game 2. It all comes down to this. Strenovenich, level 4 combinated pitcher. At home, Mashers have a runner on first. Oh, Jake Steffens booted that one. Will that cost us? It could. Tony Saleta at the plate here. And he drives that one into left field. And what a shoestring catch there by Adam Dunn. Mr. Showoff. Adam Dunn with the catch. Duke Sims, top of 4. And Duke delivers. Oh, Jake Steffens, another one gets by him. I need to bench my pitcher in the speed draft. Okay. Well, we're in a game here. Is he pitching now? How much time do I have? So I still have time? Okay. We will escape. We will not get to watch this out. I have 8 minutes? Okay. We got time. This is the finals of the double elimination, and I'm getting pounded here by the Mashers. Bases loaded, and this time they deliver. 1 run comes in, 2 runs come in, and it is going to be 4-0. Bottom of 4, Jake Stahl at the plate. Kitty on first. And that should move the runner over to third. It will. Steffens tags. Safe at third. Runner on first and third. Rob Deere at the plate. He will walk. Bases loaded. Okay, Lap. Here's your chance. Bases loaded for Gary Sheffield. Combinator, Gary Sheffield. Sheffield gets by first. All right, let's go. Runner comes around second. Scores. 2 runs in for the Hound. Woo. Needed that one. 5-2. Bill Raridan, our tying run at the plate up against Pipkins. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Force out at second. Mike Andrews, level 4 combinator at the plate. Andrews, that one gets by third. Another run comes in, and the rally keeps on going. It is 5-3 now. 2 on, 2 out for Jeff Blauser. Yes. Keep Pipkins in. Keep Pipkins in. Bases are loaded now as we go to Rico Petrocelli. Rico pounds that one, but that's going to hang up there, and that is going to be the third out. 3 runs for the Hound there in the bottom of the 6th to keep the game alive. Bases loaded, though. Zach Wheeler facing Carlos Santana, and he strikes him out to end the top of the 7th. Bottom of 7, Jake Steffens. Let me know on the bounty with the 2-minute warning, and I'll exit out if the game's not done yet. Jake Steffens will take the walk here. All right, Kitty Bransfield at the plate. Darren Holmes with the pitch. Kitty, deep, deep, deep. Oh, just can't get it over the center field wall. He is going to be the first out of the 7th. That's going to bring up Jake Stahl against Darren Holmes. Runner on first, and Stahl, base hit over the second baseman. That's going to put the runners on first and third with 1 away, and Goose Goslin pinch hitting here in the number 4 slot. Goose. Tag up, run. Safe. All right, 5-4 game. Gary Sheffield back at the plate. Sheffield to short, over to second for the force out, and we go to 8. 5-4 game. The Hound trying to claw back here. Bill Raridan at the plate here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Raridan, come on, do it for Teddy O, who re-upped his sub. Thank you, Teddy O. Come on. For Teddy, Jeff Blauser with 2 out in the 8th. Teddy, take the walk. Yes. Thank you, Teddy O, for 5 months in the dog pound here. Thanks for re-upping the sub. Vince DiMaggio coming in center field. And Vince, going to be the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 9th. 5-4 game. Game 3 of the finals. Max Scherzer looking to hold the fort, bringing the closer in a non-closing situation, and he will give up a hit. 1 out, 1 on. We go to bottom of 9. Jake Steffens. Oh, what a play by the third baseman. Oh, that stings. Kitty, can you be the hero? Everyone needs a hero. Come on, Kitty. He takes a walk. Good enough. Bottom of 9, 1 on, 1 out. Jake Stahl at the plate. Jake delivers. That one goes into a deeply played outfield. Whew. Jake. Bransfield goes to second, though. Cannot make it to third. That brings up Goose Goslin with 1 out. Danny Patterson with the pitch. Come on. Over to second for 1, and they cannot make the double play. The tying run on third with Gary Sheffield. Mark Melanson comes in for the save. I'm nervous. Oh, man. Oh, Gary Sheffield, my newest card I added to the team. Can he do it? Here's the pitch. Gary. Oh, right to the first baseman. The Castroville Mashers. Oh, that's only game 2. Oh, I thought that was game 3. So there's still a chance. Okay, let's see if I can get that pitcher out of there. This one right here. We got 2 minutes to go. One run from sweeping. Well, 2 runs from sweeping the Mashers. We go to a deciding game. Aaron Saval, I hope it lets you send to reserve. Yes. And you know what? I'm not going to send him to reserve because last time it just brought him back. So I'm just going to bench him. Bench for 60 days. Again, it's not going to take my roster. Yeah. So you know what I'm going to try, because it probably won't bench him. So I think what I'm going to try is I'm going to set him to like a third baseman. So that way it takes him out of the pitching rotation. And now it shows him benched for 60 days. So that's what you can do if you did draft a pitcher. Put him to a different position and then bench him for 60. You don't think it'll keep that? Okay. Well, to be I don't know what the best move is then. I don't really want to move him to a 2-way because then it will probably play him. Force start. Let's force start him at third. And third both ways. I don't care if he has to bat. And bench when he's 1% fatigued. I could set a pitch count of 1. No, what's the easier way? Let's put that on to pitch count of 1. Well, it is simulating. So I guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, I think it's just going to put a bunch of gym unknowns in. Now we know. We know that you can no longer draft a team without any pitchers. The sim should pop up any second here. But at least we're all on level, like, it doesn't even show. It doesn't even show any pitchers. Hey, Billy Brewer, what are you doing? You're not allowed to be in this tournament. Oh, Randy Johnson. I think they're going to win the tournament. I think so. Shohei. But if Shohei's card is a DH, then he's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that may just be the best card in the tournament. Designated hitter. Does it say designated hitter? Can't even read that. It's in red. All right, results are in. This is going to be interesting. Old Delano against the Hound. 33-14. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. They did put him in. They put him in, which of course is the difference maker. So we've tested a few things out. We know that you can't force pitchers if you don't have any pitchers. You can't force bench them. You can't put them on reserve. They'll just bring them back. And what's it show for his forced benching? Yeah, shows him back at 0. Put him on a pitch count of 1. That didn't work. The reason why it doesn't work is because it doesn't allow you to submit. So any change you try to make, it's not going to allow you to submit it. So yeah, we'll see how that first round plays out, because he's 4% right now, Dylan. So even if they put him back in, he's not going to pitch very well. What is this, a best of 5? We'll just see how it plays out. And now we know in the future that if we do something with pitchers, you have to draft at least 7 regular pitchers. It won't let you play without 7. Okay, we'll check in on that a little bit later. And the game has crashed. All right, folks. Again, you got about 10 minutes to enter in the Matrix contest. There it is. If you're just joining in, you might as well fill it out. You got nothing to lose. You got 10 packs to gain. And again, a lot of today was focused on the double elimination tournament. Double elimination. And I think the final game has simmed or just about to be simmed. I'm entering another bronze quick right now, by the way. Just because. Deja vu, I see you in there. Okay, let me bring up. And my game froze, so it's not showing on the screen. It's showing at the point that it froze. So I'll fix that in a second. Again, we're going to play the Matrix out in about 10 minutes time. So fill that form out for your chance at 10 packs. Congrats to Rob Deer and Headlights, who won our early bird draw. We're going to do a late bird draw as well. So at the end of the show, we're going to draw another winner for 5 packs. So stay tuned. And where is it? There it is. All right, so let's go take a look at game number 3 of the finals here against CWIT and the Mashers with their stack combinator team. Give it up. They came through. Unfortunately, I could not get my number 1 or 2 guy in game number 2 or 3. I came close within one run of tying it up in game number 2, but then they took it 6-0. Yeah, not even close there. So Eovaldi 2-0, Splittorf 1-0. If there was a game 4, he would be ready to go. Probably should have managed my bullpen a little bit, but going back and forth between the two bounties probably would have did things a little different. I probably would have forced started Eovaldi at 60-some% and moved all my other players to the bullpen because it's the deciding game. So you might as well go all out. So congratulations to the Mashers. Unfortunately, you don't get a bounty because you were a bounty. So you'll get the in-game packs and some data. That was fun. I enjoyed that. So there you go. There is a snapshot of what it is to get involved in the double elimination bronze tournament. Again, it fires off every couple minutes. These fill up pretty quick. The one I just entered already has 16 teams. And as you can see, you can get into a lot of tournaments a day. And today I've got the second to Castroville. I got a second. I got a winner. So I've played 4 tournaments so far today, 2 second places and 1 win. So I will take it. And I've got, 5 or 6 hitting combinators and 3 or 4 pitching combinators. So it's not 26 combinators on the team. It's a maximum of like 9 or 10. And you can have some success. But choose your combinators wisely. If you want some advice, you can DM me or you can ask in chat. Is this a good combinator? Should I buy this guy? Should I get that guy? Don't just buy any combinator. You might as well save your points for getting a good one. Okay. I think we are done that. I'm going to take a quick break now so I can get the matrix set up so we're not interrupted during that. So let's break and be back in 2 minutes. And let's find out. Adrian Beltre, Carlos Beltran, Lefty Gomez are going to be playing on the 2024 Texas Rangers. That'll be a fun one. All right, gang, back in 2 minutes' time. All right, we are back here on this Tuesday. Again, thank you guys for joining into the Hound here. Before we get to the Matrix, it is pinned in the form right there. 5 minutes to get in to the Matrix contest. All right, a little 5L and 6L update for you guys. So let's talk about the 5L first. So the Laptop Hound lower level leisure lounge 5L fires off every morning at 9:21 Eastern is when the new tournament pops up. So if you want to get involved in that tournament, it is now a 30-pack prize, I believe. I believe that one's the 30-pack prize, or is it the evening one that's a 30? Let me double check that. Let me double check which one's 30 packs. Perfect draft, the 5L or the 6L. I think it's the 6L. Too many L's, yes. The 6L. So let me do a quick little check here. 5. This one. Just 1 second here. Let me take that off. 5L and the 6L. Got the prizes mixed up. So let's cut that and paste that over here. Or is it 30 packs? Just 1 second. I've got myself confused. Which tournament do you get the 30 packs? It is in the late one. You get the 30 packs. Okay, good. Late one, you get the 30 packs. So this one, we're going to move over here. And give me 1 second. And this one. Okay, I think we're good to go. One of those days. All right, so in the 5L, which you will get diamond pack still, so that stayed the same. Here is our current leaderboard right here. So the Richmond Assassin Squirrels, a new team on the scene this month. Haven't really seen them a lot in the 5L or 6L over the course of the last 6 or 7 months that this has been in either OOTP 24 or 25. They have the lead. They have a 10-point mid-month lead here. The Dachshunds, Paul Sporer, is in second place with 7 points. We have D. Dempsey with 6 points, the Mill Basin Yankees with 6, and the Slammers and Stars and Pipers with 6. So again, the winner at the end of the month will get 20 packs, but every tournament that you enter and win throughout the month, if you win it, you'll get 3 diamond packs. So there's your 5L update, not including today's tournament. And in the 5L, we are leaving Jari Park. Jari Park, last day is today in Jari Park. Starting tomorrow, we are going to be in Olympic Stadium. So still Montreal Expos flavor, but we're going to Olympic Stadium starting tomorrow. In the 6L, this is the Power Years. This is the Sky Dome. This is 1992, 1993 era. This is the tournament that has been changed in terms of this prize structure, I believe. I believe you get 30 packs now if you win the late night one. That fires off at 9:21 p.m. Every day a new one will pop up, so get entered in that. And again, Olympic Stadium is where we're going for the mornings now, and in the evenings it's still going to be in the Sky Dome. So yep, the 6L updates. Apparently I don't have that slide either, so slides are not working today. Just know if you're in the 5L or 6L and you're winning, you're probably on the leaderboard. That's all you need to know. How is that bounty working out now that we have a couple games coming in? I'm scared to look. Did they put Aaron back in that pitcher? Let's find out. Well, Dylan, 38-10. So I think we're pretty close on total runs scored in the tournament so far. Let's see. I've scored 43 and you've scored 52. So you've got the edge. Who did it put in pitching game number 2? All Gym Unknowns. Your Gym Unknowns did much better than my Gym Unknowns. Yeah. 7 RBIs for Albert Bell. I'd say he had a good day. So we'll see how this plays out. Series between the Rainbows and the Blue Hornets tied at 1. Lots of runs there. Of course, we've got lots of runs here. Daytona Dragons up 2-0. Washtenaw Wingnuts are down 2-0 to the Frostbite Falls. The Honolulu. Well, we got 2 teams from Hawaii here. The Honolulu Hawks up 2-0. The 4L tied up with the 2T. Washington Park Rangers are up 2-0. And we've got the Road Soda up 2-0 over Midway. Now, of course, there's probably some teams with pitchers here. Again, I can't bench this guy. He's pitched in that first game. Home of the Braves have no one. Beat Pullers have no one. One pitcher here for Dayton. Frostbite, good. Hawaii got good. Honolulu, yeah, this is a team that was not part of our stream. So the Honolulu Hawks. Honolulu Hawks, you must be 2-0, right? Yeah, you're 2-0. So they're probably going to win the whole thing. The 4L have Otani as a non-pitcher. The Llamas have Otani, as I mentioned. No one for defenders, Otani for the Sodas. So the Otani pretty much gave you a path close to the finals. No one for Dylan. Austin Voth as an Iron got drafted. These Irons are going to be like Hall of Famers. No one for the Tides. No one for the Rangers. And so, yeah, a few snuck in there, unfortunately, during the draft. But 2 of the 3 were Irons. So best case scenario, I guess. And then there was my gold guy. That's still at only 18%. So he may not pitch again until maybe they'll put him in game 5 or maybe not. So Dylan, you just got to win the next 2 games. No hitters actually works. I'm scared to try that now. Do we try that? With no hitters, it should work because all these pitchers, the live pitchers, I'm going to test that out. I'm going to test that out right now as the game crashed again. Give me 1 second. Actually, I can't test it out. I don't think I have any open slots here. So I'll test that out a little bit later. I'll draft all hitters. And if that works, then we'll do that on Thursday after Twipped. So I don't have a show on tomorrow. No show tomorrow. I'm moving my Wednesday show this week to Friday. So I'll be on at 2 p.m. Friday. So after today, it won't be until the Amigo show with EVC. All right, let's end the Matrix giveaway here. There it is. And and present. 35 entries. If you're filling out the form right now, you've only got about 20 seconds to get that in. So get your entry form in. It's pinned in the chat. And you know what? Since the next sim has come in on the bounty, we'll check that out first, and then we'll get into the matrix. Let's check out this next sim. I'm rooting for you now, Dylan, since I cheated. All right, it's in the simulation phase. Let's look at these juice statistics. 11 RBIs in 2 games for Albert Bell and Bill Bradley. Bradley and Pujols and Real Muto have 3 home runs apiece. Pitching leaders, I can't imagine, are pretty, yeah. Oh, there's Cade that somehow snuck in too from the non-compliant team. There was only one team that was non-compliant, really. Everyone else was 95% compliant. All right, download is in. Oh, 25-23. Well, that was a good game. That did Cade pitch? I hope he didn't. He did not. Okay, this is a fair game. I think we've had 2 fair games. So we got to root for you to win game number 4. 25-23 with Jim Unknown pitchers. Six RBIs for Goldschmidt. 8 RBIs for Bill Bradley. He's got 16 RBIs. He must be leading the tournament. Yeah. Your Bill Bradley was a great choice. He's got 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Bradley apparently was the best player to pick, as the 2 Bradleys here are doing well. What is Cade at? 39%. I don't think they're going to pitch him, and if they do, it won't be much more than a couple innings. All right, pulling for you, Dylan. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we should let's go check out the other teams. I'm sure the non-compliant team advanced fairly easy. Blue Hornets up 2-1. The Dayton Dragons swept. Frostbite falls Frosty. Have any real pitchers? No, all Jim Unknowns in game 1. Brewer. Okay, so they did have a little bit of a. Oh no, the winning team. Oh, the losing team had the real pitcher, so that's fine. And the same thing. So in game 1 and 2. No, game 2 and 3, it was all Jim Unknowns, and the Jim Unknown team beat the real team. So that was a nice win. Honolulu is a non-compliant team. They're gonna win this thing easy. The trade win Tides. Game 1, Ohtani got the win, but that's a legit one. Game 2, Jim Unknowns go to the Tides, 17-12. And in game 3, all Jim Unknowns go to the Tides. So how rested is Ohtani? 36%. You got to win here, because I think they would probably play him in a game 5 situation. Washington Park. Game 1, all Jim Unknowns. Game 2, one pitcher there. No, it must be a positional player. So that's fine. So they actually did bring in a positional player. Interesting. All the gym unknowns must have been tired. But that's fair. That's within the rules. And game 3, they brought in Teal, the catcher, Williams, a right fielder, and Allen. So actually, considering that we couldn't bench those starters that got into the game, one of the teams that had a real life player is knocked out of the tournament. 2 have Otani, but he gets to play because he's not pitcher on his card. The only real big screw up is mine. That one game that he pitched. Hopefully, Dylan can come back and win the next 2 games. Because if he can, then the rest of it is fair game. There's no other concerns other than that non-compliant team. So it almost worked out perfect. If I could have avoided that pitcher, we'd be fine from here on in. Okay, let's close off the form now. We got to get to the matrix. We're going to go to Dynastic, Dr. Dynamic at the top of the hour. We got 38 responses and closing it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll see if GT Sundown can continue his streak of doing well on Google Forms. He's been the Google Form guru in different contests over the last little while. All right, will the Rangers make the playoffs? Only 2 people said no. So if they don't make the playoffs, it's going to be a very short deciding who the winner is. 71% say they will not make the World Series. 79% think they're going to have between 91 and 109 wins. 68% think that Adrian Beltre will hit 90 to 110 RBIs. Lefty Gomez, you guys are predicting that he's going to get 150 to 199 strikeouts. And Carlos Beltran, somewhere between 30 and 39 home runs. We can find out who the last one entered was. EVC. Don't see you on here. Does it show your entry is going in? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Must have just missed out. All right. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm sure I'll get a screenshot from EVC later saying, look, Lop, I would have won. Look, here were my picks. I had them all perfect. Okay. Let's exit out. Third time the game has crashed. And it's probably every time it's crashed, I've been in that tournament with no starting pitchers. So note, never have a bounty where you don't draft any pitchers. Your game is going to crash a lot. All right, let's do this. Let's bring on the matrix for the week. Adrian Beltre, Carlos Beltran, and Lefty Gomez, all on the Texas Rangers. Let me show you what the rosters look like here. Texas. Lefty Gomez is the ace of the staff. Here's what he looks like in his 1937 year. 28 years old. And back in 1937, he had 21 wins, 11 losses with a 2.33 ERA. So arguably his best season. ERA-wise, over 20 wins, 8.9 WAR. So we're getting the New York Yankee. He only played for the Yankees, except for 1 year. It looks like he finished his career in Washington. Otherwise, a Yankee for life. So he is going to be your ace, at least to start off the season. We've got Scherzer, Eovaldi, John Gray. Man, what a lineup there for starting pitchers. For hitters, it looks like they put Adrian Beltre in the number 4 slot. That's what 32-year-old Adrian Beltre looks like. Hall of Famer. We're playing his 2012 season. We had a 5.7 WAR, 102 RBIs, and 36 home runs. So not his best season, but definitely an all-star season for Adrian Beltre. You put a 34 WAR for Belt. What is this? All Jim Unknown starting pitchers? Maybe then. Yeah, 34 WAR will be kind of tough. And they've got Mr. Where is he? Carlos Beltran hitting 5th. So for Carlos Beltran, we used the year that was on the Twipped card. On his 25th anniversary card, it was 2006. So that's the year that we're playing. He was playing with the New York Mets at a 5.9 WAR, much short of 34. 41 home runs, a career high for Beltran in 2006. 140 hits and even 18 stolen bases. So that's what it's looking like with this team. Remember, this is the World Series champs coming over to 2024 in OOTP. A lot of times these imported players don't transition and play well. I think Beltran and Beltre will, because they're a little bit more modern. Really curious how Gomez does. I think he's going to get 20 wins. I'm projecting 20 wins for Lefty. All right, let's sim to the end of April. Texas Rangers coming out of the gates really well. And after the month of April, they have a record of 16-14. So they started really strong. We look at their calendar here. They lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 to end the season. Or to end the month. Detroit Tigers leading the Central. The Blue Jays are leading the East. And in the NL, only one team doesn't have double-digit losses. That's the Atlanta Braves. The Pirates out front in the Central. And the San Francisco Giants, who sim really well in OOTP 25. They are consistently up there when we do the matrix. All right, how are these players doing? Lefty Gomez. He pitches a lot of complete games with that 80 stamina in modern era. That's going to work. And he's also maxed out on his hold runners. I'm curious. Is there any way to see how that hold runners would have an impact? Is there anything I could look up in stats? Can you look at pick-off throws? I don't know if you can in this game. But yeah, he's pitching complete games. He's 5-0 to start the season for the Rangers. I thought he would hit 20 games, and he's definitely on the pace. He's on the pace to win. What's he on the pace to win here? 27. That would be easy Cy Young for Lefty. 5-0 for Lefty Gomez. Strikeouts. Oh, yeah. Ollie, look at those. 12, 10, and 16. That's got to lead the league, right? Let's look at the combined league pitchers. K's. Lefty Gomez is tied with Pablo Lopez. Huh. With 60 strikeouts each. Lefty also leading in complete games with 3. He's leading in tied leading shutouts, 1 shutout. He's got a .65 whip to lead the league. Lowest BABIP. Lowest average, 129 hitters against him. 129. What is his ERA? He's not even in the top for ERA. All right, let's go check out our hitters. Beltre and Beltran. I'm going to mispronounce those names. This does not count for the Matrix music lessons if I mispronounce names. It's only when we're doing perfect team. That should be a rule. Adrian Beltre, hitting .287. He's got 4 home runs, .6 WAR, 21 RBIs. And Beltran not doing any better. He does have 6 home runs, on pace for 32, 242 average. And I don't think they're going to be on the batting leaders here. Combined batters. Nope, I'm looking for that Texas logo at the top here. It does not show it anywhere. Ohtani, Schwarber, Seager. Schwarber with 13 home runs in the month of April. That'll get you a nice contract. Mookie Betts, the top WAR. He's at a this could get you to 34. He's at a 2.2 WAR after 1 month. Mookie. All right, Texas Rangers, 3-game lead over the Seattle Mariners for the division lead. Let's go to the end of the month. Let's go to the end of May. Again, using the real-life rosters as of April 1st in game. We always use the April 1st rosters. Texas at the time was 2-1. And 2 people said they would not make the playoffs. And right now, they are 1 game up. And they would not even be in the wild card if they lose the next game. So Texas is no guarantee they're going to make the playoffs here. Texas, Detroit, and Boston lead their divisions, all by 1 game each. And in the NL, it's San Francisco with a 4.5 game lead over the Dodgers, the Cubs, and the Mets, or the Cubs and the Braves. Watch this, guaranteed. The Dodgers are still going to win the division. They always come back. They always start slow and then they come back. Guaranteed they win the NL West. Lefty, how are you doing? Oh, you're only 9-0. That's it. Lefty Gomez on the 2024 Texas Rangers. Just a little 9-0.
Winner, winner, winner.
Strikeouts keep mounting up. He's got 107 strikeouts at the end of May, on pace for 304. Someone look in the record books for me. Someone tell me what the record is for most strikeouts in a season. .82 whip. 2.9 WAR. 11.0 K per 9 as a starter. And a 2.77 ERA. JBE. I got to look at this calculation. Making the little error there. And Dylan, give me the news. Did I eliminate you from the bounty, or did you force a game 5? What? 513 strikeouts is the record? That's got to be like dead ball, right? 513. So Nolan Ryan. Okay, that would make sense. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't really consider that the record. I consider Nolan Ryan's the record here. Matt Kilroy. Dylan, I knocked you out. Well, Dylan, you know what? I'm giving you the 5 packs because my roster wasn't compliant. So you're going to get 5 packs. And if another team knocks me out, they're going to get 5 packs too. But you have to deal with my pitcher being in there. So you don't get 5 packs just for coming up against me because Dylan probably would have knocked me out or at least had a much better chance. So good luck for the rest of you. If you come against me in round 2, 3, or 4 and you knock me out, you'll get 5 packs. Oh, no, Dylan, no. You know what? I have to give them away anyway. So I'm going to give them away to you because that's just, he shouldn't have pitched. But it was a fun experiment. I agree. It was a fun experiment. Hitter wise, let's check things out. Carlos Beltran after May is hitting 225. Yeah. I hope you're good in the clubhouse, Carlos, because you're not doing much on the field. And Adrian Beltre is hitting 337. Okay, good. Our 2 Hall of Famers are playing like Hall of Famers. 337, 2.7 WAR, 66 hits, 16 home runs, on pace for 45, and 38 strikeouts. Any leaders here? Let's just look at the AL. Beltre, 3rd in OPS, 2nd in slugging, 4th in average for Beltre, 4th in RBIs. So he's having what you would expect out of Adrian Beltre, his 2012 version. Pitching leaders, we've got Gomez, 3 complete games, highest strikeout per 9, 107 strikeouts, leads the American League, best whip, best opponent's average, best quality starts. Yeah. Question is, will we get 10 in a row? He's due to pitch next. So we're just going to finish today. Nope. Thanks, Lap. You got him his first loss. Don't. Losing to Miami of all teams 7-1. All right, let's sim to the All-Star game. He never recorded more than 2,200 strikeouts. With that stuff, you would think he would. But when did he pitched in the 30s, right? So you had all those. We pitched for the Yankees, that dominant Yankee period. So home runs, there were a lot more hits back in the 30s. That's when the offense started to come around. Late 20s, 30s. Lefty Gomez at the All-Star break is 12-3, on pace for 20 wins. I projected 20. That's what he's on pace for. He currently has 173 strikeouts. He will not break Nolan Ryan's record, but 292. Those of you that were checking out highest strikeouts, where would that fit him? All-time strikeouts. And only count Nolan Ryan as 1. Like if Nolan Ryan is 1, 2, 3, and 4, put Lefty at 2nd. If he finishes with 292, where would he rank? Sandy Koufax had 2. It was 1 short. 382. Wow. Tied 74th with Roger Clemens. Thank you for that. Thanks for checking that up. Next, Carlos Beltran at the All-Star break is hitting 249, 3.3 WAR. He's got 20 home runs. And Adrian Beltre, here are his stats. Average has come down a little bit. Still got a really good WAR, 3.9. Still on pace for almost 50 home runs. 114 hits so far. Let's check out the leaderboard. He's second in average, second in home runs, first in RBIs. He's on an MVP type season. He could win the AL MVP. He's definitely in the conversation. There's not really anyone else that's consistently high up on the leaderboards here. We got Seager, we got Devers, Soto. So right now, looking at the leaderboard, it's between him and Soto, I think. Him, Soto, and Seager. Seager, Soto, Beltre. All right, let's check out the All-Star rosters. Starting for the AL, Julio Rodriguez, Corey Seager, Alvarez, Aaron Judge, Adley, Juan Soto, Devers, Seaman, Casas, and Bieber. Lefty Gomez does make the All-Star game. Adrian Beltre makes the All-Star game, but Carlos Beltran, of course, does not. All right, as the break plays out here, I'm going to sim through the All-Star game, guys. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Let's check out, will it be the AL or the NL? All right, we're back here finishing off the All-Star game, and Adrian Beltre got into the All-Star game down 9-3. Adrian, bottom of the ninth, drives one into center left field into row 4 or 5 of the stands. And your All-Star, your Hall of Famer, there he is as a Texas Ranger rounding the bases and hitting a home run in the All-Star game. The AL got just destroyed 9-4, giving up 6 runs in the 8th inning. Lefty Gomez did pitch the 2nd inning of the game and did not give up any hits, any runs, did have 1 strikeout, and Beltre got the home run. Beltre had 2 plate appearances, 2 hits, 1 RBI, and of course, the home run. So congratulations, Adrian and Lefty, two Hall of Famers making the All-Star game and played extremely well in their appearance. Let's go to the end of July. And I seen someone in chat pulled a good picture here. You won on your rainbow pack. Oh, Ollie. Okay, I'm not giving you the packs, Ollie. No, no, you got your luck on the packs. I felt bad, but no more. No, I'm kidding you. Congratulations, Ollie. Ooh. Start him up. Wow. Like to see it. Everyone's saying nice pull. Congrats. Attica says removing all the dead ball era pitchers, 74th would really be 37th all time for Lefty Gomez. Music lessons, you have advanced to round 2, or are we on round 3 already? Give us an update there. Let me save this game here. Where are we? Just starting round 2 or starting round 3? While we're waiting on that, let's go and check out what these guys are doing at the end of July. Lefty Gomez, 13-4. So he has slowed down a little bit. He's on pace for 19 wins now. ERA has come up to 3.47. He's given up 18 home runs. So yeah, he's starting to hit a little bit of a wall here. Started off 9-0, and since then has gone 4-4. Really was hoping for just a one-of-a-kind, once-of-a-lifetime season in the Matrix. Still doing well in the Matrix, but definitely has slowed down a little bit. Our hitters, we have Carlos Beltran picking up his average a little bit. It used to be in the 220s. Now it's at 251. Boosted his WAR up to 4. He's got 23 home runs, 62 RBIs, and struck out 85 times. And currently they have him still hitting number 5. Beltre, though, they've moved up to the number 3 slot, and he's hitting 311. His WAR is actually less than Carlos Beltran. Interesting. 123 hits, 29 home runs, on pace for 43. A lot of you predicted between 30 and 39, and 1 RBI short of 100. Texas, 8.5 game lead. Not locked in yet, but pretty close. Congratulations, Texas. Detroit Tigers are tied with Cleveland in the Central. The Boston Red Sox have a 5-game lead. The Braves, the Cubs, and the Giants still hanging on. I still think the Dodgers are going to take it. Only 1.5 games back now. First game of round 2 just came in. Thanks, Music Lessons. Thank you for the update. And yeah, beating the non-compliant team, you could be the best manager in OOTP, and yeah, you can't. There's nothing you can do. just hope they don't score 40 runs on you. That's all you can do. It would be the sim of the year so far if you could beat that team in a best of 5. You might get within 10 runs, but good luck. All right, let's go to the end of August. Texas, lead is shrinking down to 6 games. Oakland, second place now in the AL West. Bear in mind, I hate Tuesdays, got packs to rip, but what if the releases are fire? Yeah, well, you're at the point of no return now. Wait till Thursday. Pretend those packs aren't there. Or, you know what, do yourself a favor and rip your Twitch drops. the 5 that you got, and you'll get 5 from TJ Lauerman tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, right on the main channel. Get your official drops from TJ. So maybe compromise and open up your 5 Twitch drops and save the rest for Thursday. Because if it's like an immortal type of set, I'm thinking it'll be like NEL2 maybe. Maybe we're ready for NEL2. Maybe do we get another baseball reference right away? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what Spore has up his sleeve. Wait 48 hours or open your 5 packs. Because you never know. You could get that Justin Bieber. And you could sing his favorite karaoke songs. With 1 month to go, Lefty Gomez has moved to the number 2 slot. Jacob deGrom. Oh, I guess he's coming off an injury, right? He must have been injured. Yeah. He was injured at the start of the season in this game. So what a bonus. Texas gets Jacob deGrom back. That's going to move Lefty Gomez to number 2, 16-7. So he's still on pace for probably 20 wins. Let's check. Lefty's on pace for 19. Carlos Beltran boosting his average a little bit. 4.5 WAR, 25 home runs, on pace for 30. And Adrian Beltre, a 305 average, 35 home runs, on pace for 42. So some of you want Adrian to have a bad September if you picked his home run total to be a little lower. Will they make the playoffs was question number 1, and they're 9 games up. Magic number of 18. The Red Sox, the Guardians, the Rangers, the Braves, the Cubs, and look at that. The Los Angeles Dodgers are now in the lead in the West. San Fran drops to a wild card team. Okay, let's go to the middle of the month, because it's a little bit of suspense if Lefty can get 20 wins. Let's go to mid-September. Boston has clinched. Braves have clinched. Texas, magic number of 1. So let's go until they clinch here, one day at a time. There it is. The Texas Rangers will play in the playoffs. They have clinched the division. Looks like they will get the bye as well. They're 6 games up on the Cleveland Guardians. Lefty. 18-7 for Lefty Gomez. He's due to pitch, I think, today. Can he get his 19th win? Here it comes. He does. Lefty Gomez, 19 wins. He's won his last 4, 5 of 6. He might have one more start. Let's see. 33%, 53%, 89%. All right. Lefty Gomez playing the LA Angels. This will be his last start. Los Angeles Angels and Lefty Gomez. Will he get the win? He does. Lefty Gomez, 20 game winner. Had to win his last 5 games to do that. 13-10 win over the Los Angeles Angels. It wasn't easy. 12 hits, 7 earned runs. Man, what a bad win. Carlos Beltran, though, chipped in. He's your player of the game. He went 3 for 4 for Lefty. Well, let's go to the playoff. So here are your playoff matchups. In the wild card, Toronto Blue Jays will take on the Tampa Bay Rays. The Detroit Tigers will take on the Cleveland Guardians, two division rivals. The San Francisco Giants get in as a wild card, taking on the New York Mets. And the Cincinnati Reds will play their division rival, the Chicago Cubs. Waiting in the wings will be Boston, Texas, Atlanta, and the Dodgers. Let's play round one. Dr. Dynastic, if you're in listening range, we should be over pretty close to the top of the hour, maybe a few minutes after. But you can start up at your regular time. Texas, Cleveland, Tampa, Boston, Braves, Giants, Cubs, Dodgers. Game one, Tristan McKenzie, Jacob deGrom. Texas wins 6-3. Game two, Lefty Gomez and Gavin Williams. Texas wins 3-2. Texas, one game away from going to the semifinals and the league championship. As they head to Cleveland, it'll be Bieber against Eovaldi, and the winner will be the Texas Rangers. 8-2. Rookie Wyatt Langford will be your player of the AL Division Series. Wins, Lefty Gomez does not get the win in his start. It's a 3-2 victory. He will give up both earned runs in 6 2/3 innings. He is the player of the game, but he will not get the win. Evan Carter and Daniel Espino were ejected in the 5th inning because of a brawl. So Cleveland lost their starting pitcher there. All right, let's go to the end of the round. We have the semifinals ready to go. Some of you did predict that Texas would make the World Series. Let's go check it out. Let's write down some stats first. So let me figure out what we got to write down. So first question was, will they make the playoffs? The answer is yes. Second question, will they make the World Series? That is yet to be determined. Next, how many regular season wins will they have? Texas finished with 95 wins. Next up was Adrian Beltre and RBIs. Adrian Beltre finished with 136 RBIs, which I think led the league. Finished third in average, fourth in home runs, led the league in RBIs. So it's going to be between him and Soto. I think Soto might get it, though. Hard to say. Beltre or Soto for AL MVP. Pitching, Lefty Gomez had the American League highest with Eovaldi, his teammate. So both Eovaldi and Gomez with 20 wins. Hard to say who's going to win the could be Gomez. Most complete games, most strikeouts, 279, folks. That's what he ended up with. 279 Ks. So we got to write that down. Next was Carlos Beltran home runs. 30. I forget, was it Beltran home runs or Beltre home runs? Beltre. Double check the questions here. Regular season RBIs for Beltre. Okay, that was 136. Strikeouts for Gomez, 279, and home runs for Beltran was 30. Tiebreaker number 1 is the War of Beltre, and tiebreaker number 2, the walks by Lefty Gomez. So we got to look at Beltre. War of 5.6 for Beltre. And for Lefty, in terms of walks, he would finish with 82. So 5.6, just a little under 34 WAR. Adrian Beltre. All right, let's go back to the playoffs here because question number 2. Question number 2. Will they make the World Series? 11 people said yes. 11 individuals. And now I'm curious. Road Soda, St. Louis Mo, T-Jenks, TX Jenks, Nas Base, Real Teddy O, VR Mind, Nikolai, Attica, Music Lessons, Rob Deer and Headlights, KDR Twitch, all said they would make the World Series. All right, let's find out if those 11 people advance. Game number 1. Rasmussen against Jacob deGrom. Tampa wins 4-3, scoring 2 in the top of the 9th. Spores with the blown save. Jacob deGrom had a really good game, but blows it in the 9th inning. Game 1, Tampa. Game 2, Tampa. Lefty Gomez, not a great outing for him. Gives up 4 earned runs in 6 innings pitched. Yandy Diaz, your player of the game. He sets the AL playoff extra inning record with 5 hits. This one goes 13 innings, 3 runs in the 13th for Tampa Bay. Critical loss. Leclerc will take the loss for Texas. Texas down 2-0 going to Tampa Bay. Nathan Eovaldi will play against the pitcher that I drafted in the bounty. Synchronicity, take a drink. Will it be Nathan or Aaron? It is Eovaldi. Texas comes back. All the visiting teams have won so far. Eovaldi with a 4-0 victory. As we go to game 4, John Gray against Ty Bradley. Tampa, stranglehold. 3-1 lead now. Bradley with the win. Gray with the loss. Game 5 in Tampa Bay. Texas ace, who lost game 1, will be on the mound, facing Drew Rasmussen, who won game 1. Can Texas take it back home? They do. Texas says, you are not taking our championship away. 10-0. Rasmussen has a bad game. Jacob deGrom with the win, almost a complete game. And the special note at the bottom, Adrian Beltre ties the AL playoff game record with 5 hits. He also ties the AL playoff game record with 3 home runs in the game, 7 RBIs. Look at this. 3 home runs, 5 hits, 7 RBIs for Adrian Beltre. Hall of Famer. All right, as we head off to the break, I'm going to sim game number 6. Be back in 2 minutes. Game 6, back in Texas. And that will do it. Texas takes game number 6 by a 3-1 score. Lefty Gomez had a 3-0 lead. They took him out with 1 out in the 9th inning. Spores gave up a first batter home run, and then they put another runner on base, and I thought, oh, don't do Lefty bad like that. They almost blew it there. So Gomez will take the win in game number 6. We go to game 7 in Texas. Aaron against Nathan. Deciding question number 2, will they make the World Series? It is 0-0 after 1. No score after 2. Scoreless after 3. What a game 7 we have brewing. Texas will get a run in the 5th inning, thanks to a single, 2-out single by Heim, a double by Garcia. It is 1-0 after 5. 1-0 after 6. Oh. Tampa with a 4 spot in the 7th. 1 back for Texas in the 8th. And we go bottom of 9. Pete Fairbanks looking for the save. will strike out the first batter that he faces. Marcus Semien. He will drive one to third, over to first for the second out, and Tampa Bay is one out away with the catcher coming up for Texas. And an error. Oh, that's going to bring up the pinch hitting, or no, right fielder, Garcia. Evan Carter on deck. 2 outs. Error on the first baseman. Here's the pitch. And that'll do it. The Tampa Bay Rays will take out the Texas Rangers in Game 7 of the championship series. Eovaldi takes the loss, and that's unfortunate for the 11 people that said they would make the World Series. It came that close. Very, very close. Okay, let's find out who wins this World Series, Tampa Bay and Atlanta. Tampa up to 3-2. Tampa Bay Rays are your World Series Matrix champions on this May the 14th. Congratulations to Tampa Bay. Okay, let's go and check out, did Adrian Beltre win the MVP? As promised, we have our late bird giveaway here, guys. Exclamation enter, exclamation ticket. 5 more packs to give out as we finish off the matrix here. We'll be heading over to Dr. Dynastic in about 5 minutes. Let's find out. You got to be here to win, so don't leave quite yet. Here are your Matrix MVPs. First of all, let's go to the National League first. Your National League MVP is going to be Mookie Betts. His second MVP award. Max Fried is your Cy Young winner. Jackson Churio is your Rookie of the Year. And Edwin Diaz will take home his third Reliever of the Year award. And in the NL, will it be Adrian Beltre as the MVP? Beltre, Soto, or Seager? Who will take it? It is Juan Soto. Juan Soto is the AL MVP. Pablo Lopez, with 18 wins, gets it over Lefty Gomez. Both our Hall of Famers were shut out today. Colt Keith is your Rookie of the Year from Detroit. Chris Martin, his first Reliever of the Year award. All right, I want to save that up. Well, we got some prizes to give out now. First off, we're going to give out the Matrix 10-pack award. So let me bring that up on screen and see who our winner is. Again, a reminder, I am back on Friday, so Thursday, no stream tomorrow. We will be back on Thursday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, with the Amigo Show and EVC. And then after the TWIP show, back again. All right, will they make the playoffs? Yes. Will they make the World Series? No. Closest we've come to a Matrix team making the World Series. Next up was, let me double check here. Regular season wins. They had 95. 95. Still lots of teams in it. Question number 4, RBIs for Adrian Beltre, 136. No one guessed that, so all teams remain. I think strikeouts for Lefty Gomez, 229. So will that decide it? Nope, still quite a few. Home runs by Carlos Beltran. Carlos had 30 just into the yellow area there. Oops. Carlos Beltran, 30. So going into the tiebreakers, we have A-Dub, I-Dub, Ken Games. So good, you have to say his name twice. And NC Pirate. The last three remaining. And our first tiebreaker, without going over, what will Beltre's war be? His final war was 5.6. So without going over, congratulations go out. Give it up in the chat for NC Pirates. NC Pirate, you are our champion today in the Matrix. Let's give you a little bit of coloring on your name there. I got your username here already, so no need to whisper me. Good stuff. NC Pirates. You went way low on the over-under. All right, here we are, 10 seconds in the giveaway. Exclamation enter, exclamation ticket. We're closing it off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are closed. 30 entries for our final winner of the day. Got to be here. Volin 25. Volin 25. Don't think you've ever won a contest on here before. First of all, Volin, are you here? Say something in the chat. You got 3 minutes. Volin. All right, Volin, you see my name there? Click on it and click whisper. Or in the chat, since we're at the end of the show, you can put your PT username and I will make sure those packs get sent off to you. Either whisper me or send it to me in the chat here. Congratulations. All right, guys, we are back again on Thursday. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go over to Dr. Dynastic as part of the raid. Let me just see if the bounty is over as well. It is still going on. So no need to check that because none of you have defeated me in the bounty. All right, guys, we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day. Again, it's a great day for baseball. Take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. Give what you can. Take what you need. Laptop Pound signing off. Back with the Amigo Show on Thursday. Stay tuned. We'll see you next episode.
A very good friend of mine told me something the other day. I'd like to pass it on to you. I believe what he said to be true. He said we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day, and the sun is shining in this rainy city, and the sun is shining. Oh, well, isn't it a pity? And every year has its share of tears, but every now and then it's gotta rain. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine.